But how to go? See what else to do in this odd voice world. Hello everybody and welcome to another Digimon video.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of my Just a Dude podcast. The thing that I learned about failure and a lot of this path when it comes to becoming a content creator, or really choosing anything that it is that you want to do or be, because there's always going to be somebody that's going to look at it and say, oh, that's not conventional, that's not going to get you any money, you're not going to make it anywhere trying to do that, there's already too many people, or something along the lines of that. There's always going to be that negativity. But that negativity should never be a reason for you to stop. Just because someone wasn't able to make it that way doesn't mean that you won't.
Look at my test. 5 D. Right. Oh no! We're going down! We're going down! Atanasoff Berry Cube, the ABC, conceptualized in 1934 by John F. Vincent Atanasoff. It was actually completed and created in 1942.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for a first look at Gorgonian
Coffin.
How dare
Love
you?
train rolling on through. Choo-choo.
That's it, Tiberius! Face me like a man!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the circle.
But how to go? See what else to do in this odd voice world. Hello everybody and welcome to another Digimon video.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of my Just a Dude podcast. The thing that I learned about failure and a lot of this path when it comes to becoming a content creator, or really choosing anything that it is that you want to do or be, because there's always going to be somebody that's going to look at it and say, oh, that's not conventional, that's not going to get you any money, you're not going to make it anywhere trying to do that, there's
Whoa.
already too many people, or something along the lines of that. There's always going to be that negativity. But that negativity should never be a reason for you to
Oh,
stop.
the fire.
Just because someone wasn't able to make it that way doesn't mean that you won't.
Look at my test. 5 D. Right. Oh no! We're going down! We're going down! Atanasoff Berry Cube, the ABC, conceptualized in 1934 by John F. Vincent Atanasoff. It was actually completed and created in 1942. I am just leveling you up. YouTube and TikTok. Alrighty then. Hello everybody and welcome to another stream. Oh wait, no. Wait. Now I can do it. Hello everybody and welcome to another stream. We're playing a little bit of Redfall. It's a game that actually came out, I want to say about 2 years ago, if not about a year ago. It's an older game, but it's a fun game, and it's one that me and my buddies are going to be playing together on Tuesday. So I want to level up this character a little bit to see how it goes. So thank you for those of you that are joining me, and I do hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Processing video. Alright. One thing I don't like about Blue Sky app. It takes forever. Oh god, no. Alright, cool. I believe... Oh, wait, shit. No, I forgot one thing. Oh. But hello and welcome. We're playing a little bit of Redfall. We're going to kill some fuck-mothering vampires. Let's do this. Not now. Posting everywhere. Alright. Oh. Yeah, 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta remember to go take my antibiotic.
True.
Let's do this. I'm gonna take this horse pill. Hey, what's up, Bradley? How are you? All right, Austin, whatever. I don't know who you're talking about because part of the comment got taken away by the comment filter, but I'm glad that, you know, she's enjoying herself. All right. Yeah, no, that time at the hospital sucked. That time at the hospital really sucked. Hi, Mocha. Go get some food. Go get some food. Ah, right on. She got the Expedition 33 game. I only suggested because I saw you. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad she's having fun. And yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, Expedition 33, Clair Obscur, which is an amazing turn-based RPG game, is available on Game Pass. And what do you do when you can't do anything and there's nothing you can do? You do everything, Bradley. Because you want to know what you're doing? You're setting yourself up for failure. You're looking at everything that you can't do and everything that you haven't done, and you're using that as a judgment of yourself when that's not the case. The fact of the matter is, you just haven't experienced it yet. Just because you can't do something doesn't mean you can't learn to do it. Nobody sets out to do something and is instantly an expert at it. You got to be willing to fail at it to get good at it. Or like my grandpa likes to say it, because I cleaned it up a little bit, you got to be willing to suck at something to be good at something. So when you can't do anything and there's nothing you can do about it, or nothing you can do everything. And what's up, DigiDestin? How are you, my friend? Yeah, I'm dog shit at coding, but I'm learning. Exactly. That's the thing. Everybody starts off at zero when it comes down to something you don't know how to do. But as long as you're willing to suck at it, you'll get good at it. Because who the fuck is judging you for not being good at it? Some idiot who wants to base their ego off of the fact that they can try and say that they're better at it than you?
Oh, look at this.
Who gives a fuck? You're not doing it for any of them. Let's see, I hope you have a good day, and everyone else in chat love you. Right on. Future me is judging past me. Past me's code heavily. Oh my god. Well, you know what? That's future you's problem, not you. Not current you's problem. Alright, let's go. I don't remember what we were doing. So remember, when someone says that you don't know how to do this or you can't do this, maybe you can't, maybe you don't. But you'll figure it out, won't you? Because you're not going to let them stop you. And what game is this? This is Redfall, my friend. Let's see, I'm only going to have 2 major ones, so I want them to be bangers. I cannot figure out these levels for the life of me. Okay. You know, don't stress yourself out over it to a point where you're just going to be going around in circles. And Austin, thank you so much for those gifts. You know, it's funny that you would say that, because there's a lot of people out there that would say that this game doesn't look good. I does is have to know. DigiDestin, I had a stroke reading that. Can you please restructure your sentence? I'm not stressed, I just need to know the... I need to know for the art direction. I does is have to know. You refuse. God damn it. And Jungle, this game is available on Game Pass if you want to check it out. It is multiplayer. You can play with, I think, 4 different people playing 4 unique characters that are available in the game. And you can also play the game solo with each of the 4 characters to learn this different stories based off the perspective of those 4 characters. Each one having their own unique abilities as well as their own unique little quirks. And this game is very much so a looter shooter like Borderlands. Alright, let's see, where are we going? I want to go to there. So we gotta go that way, yeah? Yeah. Fucking hell. The bridge. Okay, the bridge is out. Can't go that way. What kind of enemies? The enemies are all vampires. I don't know the full story of the game yet because I'm still trying to figure it out. Apparently, there's a group of rich people that were attempting to experiment with occult magic as well as with science to be able to gain some form of immortality, which led to these vampire fucks being created. See, I love Redfall, but what is Borderlands about? Alright, so I just explained it. Sorry, I didn't read your comment before I realized that I already explained that. But yeah, that's pretty much what Redfall is about. You're going around and you're killing vampires. Alright. I gotta figure out a way across the bridge because that red mist is no good. Is no bueno. And what's up, Liam? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. I really do. It's kind of, not kind of, it's really nice to be here rather than being, you know, fucking in the hospital because that sucked. Being in the hospital sucked. Are you okay, by the way? Oh, yeah. No, I'm fine. I'm fine, thankfully. So I had a massive infection in, let's just say, no, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I had a massive infection in my taint, and, or my perineal, whatever you want to call it. And it was an abscess, and I tried to drain it myself, on Sunday morning. That didn't really work out well for me, and by the time Sunday night rolled around, and I was streaming, I ended up puking, and I took myself to the emergency room, and they loaded me up with a whole bunch of antibiotics. So, thankfully, I am now on the mend. Not a good idea. I know it's not a good idea to drain it myself, but I'm also afraid of hospitals, so I did the stupid thing. And yes, I'm going to admit it. It was a stupid thing. Oh, shit.
Shit!
Oh, crap. Am I out of bullets? Shotgun time. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Shit!
Ow. Come on. Stab you. Is that a turkey? No. Ah! It's not a turkey. It's a little robot. He's my little robot buddy. Yeah, bro, you got yourself a spot now. Haven't seen you in a bit on my side. What's up, King Trey? Yeah, we have a spot. We've been here for about 6 months now. See, I've been a long-time supporter, and I hate to see anything happen to the GOAT. Well, I appreciate you being here.
Much better.
Thank you, King Trey.
Reinforcements.
Where? What's up, bitch? Alright, I need to find some sniper ammo. Hey, Liam, thank you so much for being here on the YouTube side. I do appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, for liking the live. It means a lot. Here on the TikTok side. Any fun level ideas? Well, the thing is, the problem with the level ideas is I need to know more in depth about your concept, more than you've been giving me. And I don't want that because I want to be surprised by your game a little bit. Nah, just spitball. Okay. Um, well, one of my favorite concepts actually that came from the Digimon Cyber Sleuth games was the corrupted zones that you went into when you had a digital incursion into the real world. You know, that duality of two different worlds in one level was a very interesting concept that I do find very novel in even turn-based games. That could be something you could consider. How far are you in this game? I'm in the very beginning because I had to restart with this character because I want to play with my friends, and my buddy wants to be, more than likely is going to want to be the sniper, and I leveled up the sniper character in the previous game. That's up to level 25, so I'm going to level up this guy, this lady, so that I have a character that I can play with them with. Let's see. Might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Oh. Sorry to hear about the infection, bro. You're in our prayers. Hope you are healing. I am healing. Thank you, Liam. That's why I'm... Thankfully, that's why I got to go home, was that I responded well to the antibiotics. And they gave me some really strong antibiotics. And I just took mine. I got to take them every 12 hours. That's something I was heavily considering. That's something that, based off of what you have given me for your game, I think would fit well as a level concept. Even if you were to do a small mini level, because you said you do want to do mini dungeon as well. If you did a mini dungeon to be the intro to the game, to them getting into the environment, and then having that duality level being one of the main dungeons, leading into leading into a further darker zone into the last level, or the final, because you only want to have two main dungeons, with the final dungeon being much darker in that sense. I'm thinking of making the duality level the final boss gauntlet, to be honest. Okay. Bradley, thank you so much for those gifts. I do appreciate it. I really do. I need ammo. Alright, let's keep looking around. What game is this? This is Redfall, my friend. It is a game that's available on Game Pass, and it is based around a town that has fallen prey to the depravity of the rich. And because of that, it resulted in vampires. Alright, no bullets there. Oh. Wait, I got some, yes. Got you.
Bad guys getting some help.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. What is the objective of this game? Kill vampires and save the town. And eventually release the town from the grips of all of this bull. The depravity of the rich in my game definitely resulted in something. Oh my.
You can't win.
What was that? What was that? I couldn't hear you with me shooting you in the face. Can I turn this on? No. Hey, what's up, Charles? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I am really happy to be here, to be honest. Because I was in the hospital all day yesterday. That fucking sucked. That sucked giant balls. Not in a good way. Sort of makes me think I am a legend. How are you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling a lot better at the very least. Is this game difficult? It's a looter shooter. The difficulty is something that you can adjust. I find it a lot of fun, but I'm playing it on normal difficulty. I just made mac and cheese, but instead of water, I used Red Bull. Ew. Have you ever thought of streaming any Pokemon stuff like Hearts or Pokemon Unite? I used to do Pokemon content, but I actually recently gave my Pokemon game away to my friend Orca. I'm not really into the idea of supporting Nintendo right now because of the Switch 2. You know, the practice of leasing a system. If I'm leasing a system, I'd rather pay monthly for it rather than pay a flat fee of $500. No, I Am Legend is a book. Oh. Sort of makes you think of I Am Legend. Sorry, I don't know why I thought it sort of made you think that I am a legend. I was like, yeah, you're a legend, Darth. Cool. Yes, no, I Am Legend. Yes. It's kind of like that in a way. Only the vampires are sentient. They're not wild beasts. They're actually manipulating the entire town. And I was in the hospital because I had a massive infection on my taint. I don't know. The doctor doesn't really know how it got there. He says it's probably due to heat and the stress that I've been feeling. And yeah, I ended up having a massive infection on my taint, which required really heavy antibiotics. Oh, thank you, Liam. I appreciate that. Gonna be streaming the Superior game. Well, make sure you take your insulin and take care of yourself. Thank you for sharing with the class. You have a good stream as well. But I am serious. Take care of yourself if you have diabetes. The superior game, of course, being Time Strangers. Yes. How many hours do you have in this game? I don't know. I gotta be honest. I never really catalog my hours playing a game. And that's just me. I just never have been one to do that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, of course. Let's see. Also, look at some footage. It looks like stats will work like Dusk and Dawn, meaning that you can train any level to max stats. Ooh. I have 2,000 hours on Rocket League. Am I cooked? Nah. Did you have fun? Because if you had fun getting all those hours on Rocket League, then that's all that really fucking matters. Remember, when it comes down to gaming, it's not about what everybody else thinks. It's about, did you have fun? Yes. And I made a lot of memories. And that's the win, my friend. That's the win. It's not about playing the popular game. It's not about playing the game that everybody tells you to play. It's about playing the games that you enjoy and making the memories that you love. That's what gaming is about. It's not a dick measuring contest.
Look at that. A safe house. We just need to secure it and have a nice place to watch our dog out here.
don't have another weapon. Alright, I need a... Hey, what's up, Pat Me? How are you, my friend? How have you been? It has been so long. There we go. Aha! Let's see. Back to Differ, that's my favorite game. Can have my armor Digimon without suffering from stat caps. Fuck yeah. Where is oh, that's what I need to activate.
Read you loud and clear, Eva.
My guy, just living life, dude. It's been great. How are you? How about you? I've had my ups and I have my downs, you know. I'm single again. And yeah. A lot of shit. But what's up, my friend? Appreciate you being here. Let's see. I feel like I need to play some classic RPGs to get a better feel. Stuff like Earthbound, Chrono Trigger, and Final Fantasy III. Well, there's always options and ways to play those games, my friend. See. There we go. Ammo. I miss you, man. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you as well, my friend. How's the stream been today? It's been pretty amazing, thanks to all of y'all. So thank you for being here. Don't want to play a long RPG right now. Just can't be bothered. Hey, I get it. I get it. But thank you all so much for being here and making today an awesome stream. Especially after all the crap that I just went through.
Off.
Ah! God damn it, Mav.
What?
Why you gotta do that?
Do
We're going
what?
to the gym every
I don't
day,
know.
locking in, getting shredded. Well, fuck yeah. You know, I think I'll stick with that gun for now. I need more bullets.
You need more bullet.
Need more bullets.
A gun in one bullet. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Fuck, what is it called? It's in my head. I know which game it's from. Why can't I gotta search up Markiplier.
Let's see. I haven't been coding the last couple of days. Feels wrong, but I need to nail down some story elements. Hey, I get it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I understand. I think that's a good idea. Fuck! Oh, good.
Titties.
Ass and titties.
Ass and titties. Oh, you're... Oh, yeah, because it's YouTube today.
Yes.
I almost forgot.
Something to play with.
Come on, you fucker. Oh, shit, you gotta put... No?
No big deal. Okay.
How's Redfall?
It's fun, but also difficult. I have to relearn how to play this game. And thank you so much for being here on YouTube.
I remember the fucking game title, and it's scratching the back of my
Ow.
mind. I know it's there.
3K
I
likes.
guess.
Well, thank you. Holy shit. Singing Cookie. Holy shit, my friend. It has been a long time. How are you? We are also live on YouTube if you want to join us, but thank you so much, my friend. And I am feeling a lot better now that I'm home from the hospital.
Ah, Faith, the Unholy Trinity. It's like it's very like religious, but it's like a horror game.
Oh, okay.
It's cool.
And thank you so much for that gift, Alex.
I just like it because it's 8-bit. I like it because it's 8-bit.
You like them
And you
8-bit
don't
games?
see- Well, you don't really see a lot of new 8-bit games, and the style they did it was very good. Like, I like it.
I get you. I get you.
I thought this. Yeah, it's changed the courage. Go.
Aha.
Ooh.
Hey, thank you so much for the 3K likes. So I started to gain confidence. Well, fuck yeah, pat me. You deserve some confidence, my friend. You're fucking amazing. Don't you ever forget that.
Wiener.
You're a wiener. Where's the ammo?
Up your ass and around the corner.
Oh, wait, no, I don't think. Thank you! Damn near 21, reaching Ungstas. Hey, I'm fucking 36, don't you start talking about being old.
What's he saying?
Learning how to actually be happy in life, good. Personal question, why don't you grow your beard out? It looks great. I have been working on growing my beard out, but it also grows really slowly after a certain point. So I'm probably going to be actually shaving it all off.
I'm static. That's hilarious.
Just to let it grow out again.
I'm gonna start calling you
We got 'em,
typical
Devon.
or something.
Did you see my beard? Yes, I've seen one of your more recent posts, Pat me, so yes, I have. Meanwhile, I wish my beard didn't grow so fast.
If only. If only.
I made a joke with my boyfriend last time I saw him.
Mhm.
I said, "Hey, what if we dress up as Jaws and Quentin? Not Quentin. Who was the other main character? Shit. Brody.
Jaws and Brody.
Jaws and Brody for Halloween, but I'd be Jaws, and it's just like a shitty shark costume with like a gray wig and like the dilated pupil eyes, contacts, the white eye contacts, because I already have sharp teeth enough, and Chief Brody is super easy for my boyfriend anyways.
Easy to do.
Yeah, and he goes, that could work
Fuck yeah.
if we were to get invited to anything that's Halloween related. So
Yeah. And I enjoy myself some palm trees. I'll put it that way, Alex, or not Alex.
palm trees and pineapple juice.
All of the prescription bottles.
Jeez. No.
Well, everything you loot is money.
Oh, the 2010s person in me really wants to set this as my profile picture, but I'm not going to.
Let's see. I do enjoy spooky woodland areas. That could be a good one.
Temptation to is.
The temptation is strong.
Is strong with this one.
All right.
Is that a cheese tissue holder? Yes, please.
cheese tissue holder.
Yeah.
I see, but I don't know if the second half, if it's second half of the game material. You could make it a midway point. Lost Woodlands. Can't believe I actually never thought I'd see 21. Oh my god, Pat me. I'll tell you right now, that's not Unk status.
No,
getting
you're
old.
Unk status.
We're getting old, sir. I've been old.
What's the shit, guys? Correct me if I'm wrong. What's the respectful way? Because I know my friend
Ow.
told me, and I've seen a couple funny videos of someone in Tagalog like calling like their older like cousin or uncle like titapo or something like that, or tatapo.
Don't. No. Thank you so much for those gifts, man. I
And it
do
means
appreciate
like
it.
uncle or something. And he's like, don't start that shit.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Because I don't know.
I can't remember. Please correct me. I will like to be correct because I hate to fucking mess up on it and said something horrible. Like, nah. So please correct me if I'm wrong. But it is very hilarious. It reminds me of that.
Why are you blue?
Why are you blue?
Need more ammo. Why is there never any ammo?
Mm.
Have you ever played Left 4 Dead? Yes, actually, Left 4 Dead is one of my favorite games of all time when it comes down to zombie games. The only problem with Left 4 Dead is that, well, actually, not the first one, but the second one, because me and my buddy actually tried playing through the first one and the second one, me and Orca. But the second one started having some weird rubber banding problems with its
Back
server.
for Blood?
Huh? No, Left 4 Dead.
Oh.
It was having some weird server issues, and I couldn't figure it out.
VSync maybe?
No,
don't
it
know.
wasn't VSync. It was something bigger than that. Like Mocha was not Mocha. Orca was just rubber banding like crazy.
I think I remember that. I can't remember right now. Hey, I have that exact same jersey.
Alright, y'all.
Oh.
It is almost 10, and I have to go in early, so I'm gonna jump off you.
All right, bye.
Adios.
Bitch.
Here,
I
catch you later.
We'll talk to y'all later.
Yep.
Deuces.
Oh, Firestone.
Yes.
And Alan,
Yes.
because he still hasn't done it. I posted a calendar in the.
No,
I think
you
they
just
keep
I
it-
can make time whenever. Really, y'all, you let me know what y'all's schedule is,
Yeah.
and I'm just there.
I
Okay,
will.
I really
I
want-
will give you the that. I will get that done for you.
I kind of want to do it Saturday night, but somebody wanted to switch Saturday night to date night, so. Because I really don't want to do it during the week.
Okay.
Shit, whenever I can make time for it. Type shit.
Sam.
Oh.
Yep.
Alright, well, I will talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Sounds good. Later, bro.
Adi-
Oh shit.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Oh, I died. Hey, let's see. Good evening or afternoon, Mr. Fudge. Glad to catch one of your streams. I appreciate you being here, Caber. Thank you so much. Not the broken ankles. I mean, it was bound to happen. I just need... I need to figure out where to get ammo in this game, because apparently it's not readily available for some reason.
Anyways, I'm glad you're back, dude.
I am Very much so. Glad to be back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I have to do the fucking first quest. That's why. Whatever. I still finished this triangulation. What? I didn't?
Huh?
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 What do you mean I didn't fucking do it?
Oh. What game is this? This is Redfall, my friend. It is a looter shooter style game based around killing vampires. Oh, I did not give myself skills.
You okay?
I'm dying.
I'm dying.
And thank you so much for those gifts here on TikTok. I appreciate it. And see, I'm a bit of a cave dweller when it comes down to recent releases. I mean, technically, Caber, this isn't necessarily a recent release, so it's all good. This one came out, I want to say 2023, 2024, or 2025, 2024. And it's available on Game Pass if you want to check it out. Okay, just had an idea. Hit me. Don't actually hit me, though.
Damn, you want to know something?
What?
In the early 1970s, Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear, if you don't know, his mother created the first Paddington Bear toy, making initial versions for Jeremy and his sister. The toy became a licensed product, and its success funded Clarkson's education and helped launch his television career.
Huh. I did not know that. It's actually really cool.
Technically he is nepotism, but then he made his own shit.
Yeah, he made something from it instead of rode off coattails.
Yeah, exactly. He's a smart man. I mean, literally, he has a all British pub, like eatery place.
Yeah.
Which is everything, you know, is local in London and like England only. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's all.
And my hair's been growing for a few years now, but I am actually going to be donating it because that's the only reason why I grew it out. And have you played Night Rain? No, I haven't. I want to, but I can't afford it right now. I need to work on making sure I pay off bills. And yeah. Let's see. Top Gear fellas just sort of showed up around the place sometime for some reason. I mean, they did their shit, and it was fun. Let's see, hear me out. Lighthouse level, inside is much larger than the out. Okay. I can dig it.
Hollow Man's not a big fan of anyone else on his radio waves. Rat bastard. What Anna said.
You rat bastard?
You've done a lot of good work out there. But there's one more thing. There's a big vampire nasty out there keeping the neighborhood in line. Gotta kill him if you want to finish the job.
Alright, Anna.
Once you do that, the neighborhood can be safe again.
I don't believe you, but okay. I'll be scrolling and see Jeremy Clarkson doing something, vodka or something. Yeah. And then there's James May, who does his own gin. James Gin.
Yeah, James Gin. And then Hammond just released his own whiskey?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah. Whiskey or something.
You know, they're all doing their own little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of inspired by the windmill level in Okami. Ooh, okay. That one was a really fun one. Oh, wait, no, I needed to take that mission.
Bless you for making this place safe. I hope more people can find it.
Don't tell me what to do.
Shut up. Ah! Phone, shut up.
Never! Now we gotta go kill the underboss. It's like an undertow.
Whoa!
What?
There's a dragon bird.
Oh, yes. I've seen the dragon bird.
Oh, the X-Files composer passed.
X-Files what?
Composer.
Passed away?
Yeah.
Aw.
Mark Snow. Composer of the iconic X-Files. He passed away at 78.
Stab. Whoever buys all of the 3 of their drinks drinks the World Cup winner of drunkenness. Okay. No, I need to go inside. No! Will you stop that? Go inside, you dumb shit. Handgun. Why does you not drop anything useful, fucker? Thank you. Stab.
Bring them to me. Just a little hit. Flash it off. It will be easier if you die. I can do this forever.
Ow. Drugs! Drugs! Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck did you go? Oh shit. Nope. There you go. Fuck you. The bolt, yeah, no, like, there are certain things in this game that, certain details that they really didn't do, that they should have done. Wait, where did the boss go? Ain't no way I killed them already. What's up? Oh shit.
I'll bite out your heart.
Will you though? Kinda think I killed you. I just think it's sick. Alright, endless lighthouse idea? Fuck yeah, go for it, man. Oh, I fucked. Thoughts on Doom Dark Ages. So I really liked Doom Dark Ages. I liked the story behind it. I thought it was a bit short, and I thought that they could have given us more. They could have actually given us the Doom Slayer leading the Sentinel Knights into hell. I would have loved that part of the story as well, which would have shown us how the Doom Slayer got lost in hell and eventually met the wretch who gave him the Praetor armor. That is a missed opportunity there, in my opinion. I also think that they relied too much on the shield to be a mechanic, and there wasn't enough variety in the glory kills. I kind of miss the glory kills that we were able to do in Doom Eternal and Doom 2016. I know some people think that it kind of messed up the pacing. For me, it added to the visceral nature of killing things in Doom. What's so funny?
What Kermit? What Kermit the Frog? It's called in different countries. Denmark, Kermit. France, Kermit. Romania, Kermit. Slovakia, Kermit. Italy, Kermit. Canada, Kermit. Iceland, Kermit. The Netherlands, Kermit. Poland, Kermit. Spain, Gustavo.
Gustavo?
Gustavo.
Gustavo. Mi nombre es
Brazil.
Gustavo.
In Brazil, Kermit is known as Caco.
Caco.
Around 2010, they started using Kermit, but never really stuck, and most people still say Caco,
What's up, Caco?
like Caco.
What the fuck?
Or to put it in another way, try it out for a while, ultimately unwilling to use Kermit.
Okay. Every other country, Spain, Gustavo. We present to Gustavo. His name is Gustavo.
Gustavo. The older I get, the more I relate to Dorothy's face. From the Golden Girls.
Oh, yes.
Just be our first just.
Her little, are you fucking kidding me look?
Yeah, the eyebrows both, like, her middle brows lowered, but her outer brows are pointed up, and she's Jediing you like, shut the fuck up. She's my spirit animal.
Enjoy your dirt nap, Hincho.
I can understand why. How are you doing, man? Just saw your hospital videos. I'm doing a lot better now. Thankfully, I responded well to the antibiotics and they let me go home. And now all I gotta do is make sure I stay on top of the antibiotics that I'm taking. And hopefully I continue to respond well. And I won't have to go back.
Oh. The 55,000 tennis balls used during the Wimbledon, Wimbledon?
Wimbledon?
During Wimbledon, yeah, are upcycled into tiny homes for harvest mice.
Huh.
And it's
Harvest
just
mice.
little mice in their tennis balls.
Aw. Yeah, I was in the hospital. Had to stay overnight because I had an abscess. This game seems a bit doozy. It seems a little bit unpolished. It is a little bit unpolished. But it's still a lot of fun for me. At least in the way that it plays and the story. It's also very early on, so I don't have a lot of the boons that are available for higher level players. Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing better too, because honestly, I fucking hate hospitals. Don't get me wrong, the staff at that hospital was absolutely amazing. They did everything to make me feel comfortable, but I just don't like hospitals. See. You are Hollow Man. exploring. I destroyed that?
Daylight's
Yeah,
gone.
no.
Watch your six.
Alright, we gotta go upstairs, don't we? Upstairs we go. I've only been to the hospital for minor issues. My local hospital is on top of a hill at the very end of the road, going all the way up for some reason. Yeah, so is the hospital that I have to go to. That seems like a common thing. There are a lot of hospitals on hills. Wonder if there's anything here I can do. Alright, where is... There's a cosmetic item. Ooh. Cosmetic steak. Like when you have anywhere to put emergency service, you had to pull a villainous castle, right? Last time I was at a hospital for myself was when I was like 4 or 5. Yeah, I try not to go to the hospital, but I don't know, abscess, and with the amount of antibiotics that they gave to me, kind of gave me the impression that I wasn't gonna be able to handle it myself. Oh god. I haven't been to the hospital since like quarantine, so a win, I'd say.
I appreciate you sticking your neck out for this town. There are good people here.
Sure, whatever you say. Good people.
Hmm?
Huh?
What?
Just talking to the game.
Well,
Mav, are you falling asleep?
no. Doom scrolling.
You can have anything we find. You're the one doing the hard work out there.
Alright. We got that safe house down. I think I'm going to... Don't want to get that, but... Go back to the fire station. Taurus Judge, it seems. Huh? What?
Hmm?
The gun, I mean. I believe it's a Taurus Judge. Oh. See, I don't know guns, so...
Hi, dear.
I miss the shipyard. You would have had a field day there. Lots of scrap.
Vaughn is a heap of junk.
Oh, right. That's how I get money. God damn it, idiot. Upside down lighthouse. Maybe the area is distorted. Ooh. I mean, that would fit better with what you're going for, so I would say yes. All right.
Shoot one for me, Remy. You doing all right?
No, I'm running low on ammo, and y'all just don't got no ammo for me.
Thanks again. We'd be lost without you. See you later, Remy.
Hmm. Where in this shithole did I find ammo? Alright, we gotta go finish that mission.
Buenos dias, vampires. Mama's got bullets for breakfast.
Let's see, other one seems like some sort of XM8 and the other and XM27. Basically, new fancy military guns. The U.S. military uses. Ah, okay. You guys have no bullets. You suck. You're not helpful. Okay. 1 second, y'all. I do need to sit up because yeah. Ugh. Oh, bullets. Alright, whatever. Going towards the main objective. Lightkeeper is probably evacuated, Dunzo, or something else. You know, if you could make them Dunzo, that you could leave like a journal for the characters to find some more lore. That'd be an interesting way to drop lore. And what's up, Red Roberts? My day's been better now that I'm home from the hospital. Oh shit. Fuck. Damn it. Where the fuck did they go?
That's all of them.
There you are. Who's gonna be out here telling the old fella in there to get out? Could be fun to have a man just straight crazy. Hey, what's up? Yeah, it's nice that I'm not in my car anymore, you know? I'm glad to be able to be at this apartment. Oh shit. Come on. There we go.
Oh, cool.
What?
20 years of Frida Kahlo's iconic wardrobe was discovered in her attic.
Much
Huh.
better.
That's actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Casa Azul in Mexico City, you can learn about it. Wow, that's crazy. I'd want to go see that.
For just to see a little bit of history.
Just to see the Frida Kahlo stuff, because she is one of my favorite artists.
Ah, okay.
One of my favorite.
I talk with my good friend a lot on world building. We throw ideas out at each other and build something off of that. Could work for you.
Huh?
I'm just reading chat. Oh. Alright. In here. More shotgun ammo. More assault rifle ammo. Yes, yes. Oh shit.
I'll drain you bit by bit.
Well,
Focus, focus. That's not how this works, you
fucking bitch. Alright. You realize that was a vampire there. I thought it wasn't. Alright, let's loot the house. Let's try to make some money. We can find ammo. Yes, yes, yes. Tortellinis. Shut up, Hollow Man. You know, I remember hearing something about the reasons why vampires are so adverse to crosses is because they react extremely negative to geometric shapes and angles. Hey, what's up, Scotty? How are you, my friend? Yes, I am home. I am very glad to be home. But how are you? I hope you're doing well. No, you and Caleb are getting ready to go to bed. Or at least he's ready to go to bed. So I've heard that before, Caber, when it comes down to, you know, vampires having an adverse reaction to geometric shapes because being, you know, hyper predators or and the like. I don't know if I would give much weight to that. Stake launcher ammo. Ow. fact that this house creaks. I like the vampire in concept. I like vampires in concept, though I feel more creative liberties could have been taken in these sort of games. I do agree. I mean, there is, though, like, there is actually a unique nature to these vampires. They're not just stereotypical vampires. It's just the mechanics of the game are quite rudimentary.
There's another historical marker.
Do what they say.
Yeah, but where were they? I thought I just heard them.
Atangana, you gross ass freak.
No me molestes, asshole.
Oh, shit.
Much better.
Am I? Where are you coming from? Oh, there you are. Yeah, let's use this. Hey, what's up? Yep. Fucker. Ow, bitch. Where the fuck did that come from? Oh. Here, deal with that. And this.
Okay.
To do some sketchy shit.
Haha, hey Cal.
Hello.
Hey,
You're
And yes, we are live.
got it. I just woke up from finally passing out after an insomnia spell.
Hey.
Oh, at least
that
you
was
got
me
some
last-
sleep.
How you holding up, man?
I'm doing good. I'm home. I'm on antibiotics. I responded well. So I should be okay.
That's good.
And currently playing Redfall. Who are these in disembodied voices? These are my friends. We've got my buddy
Oh, we're
Kel, my buddy Mav, my buddy Firestone
Yes.
right now.
Are we back to being? Oh, hey, Caber.
What are the voices in your head?
You. We were talking about weaponry that one time.
Ah.
Yeah, I remember you. We were talking about weapons and
Oh
shit.
shit.
Don't die.
En un momento, must go do something.
Terrifying
with my
monster.
country.
I did not look like a vampire.
Well, they're not your traditional vampires.
Yeah, I can tell. They look ugly.
Oh yes. Tabor says hello.
God,
Yeah.
nice.
They look like they should be not getting well. Nosferatu vampires.
Thank you for letting me know there was an echo. There shouldn't have been an echo. There was something active that wasn't. That shouldn't have been active, so I fixed that.
Oh, there's a tabletop RPG map called Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh, what?
And there's this whole thing called clans. And this one clan is called, there's this one clan called Nosferatu, and one of their traits is they are all ugly.
Yes. Ammo!
I think your ammo is mostly full at this point.
I need it all. Bro, you, gotta Got you, bro. Always support a brother, fam. Well, I appreciate that, dang. I really do. Appreciate all of y'all for being here. Those of you here on TikTok, those of you here on YouTube. Thank you for liking the live. Those of you here on YouTube, please remember to like the live because that helps me greatly.
I just poked on water.
You should. Mav, we've been over this. Liquids are not for breathing. You're not a fish.
There's the accent from Canadian.
And remember, fish are friends, not food.
Except they are food.
Yes, they are. Hey, what's up, Cash? I'm doing well. Mocha's doing pretty awesome, thankfully. I got home from the hospital and I took her out, and she did really well. I mean, I made sure that she had food and water, and I even left the TV on. With yeah. Just because, you know, I wasn't gonna be. I didn't know when I was going to come back.
She must have appreciated that.
Oh, I mean, she was a good dog, though. I came home and she was just waiting for me at the door.
Well, that's because she's a baby.
She's a good baby.
She's just a baby.
On. Fucking 6-shooter. Die. I want the biggest dog imaginable when I'm able to support myself consistently. Hey, you good, fam? Hospital is not good. No, it wasn't good. I mean, it was good. It was good because they took care of me really well, and you know, I got the antibiotics that I needed to get. But yeah, no, I don't like going to hospitals, and it was not fun. It was not fun. The fact that I had to go. I had a massive, I still technically have an infection. It's just gone down a lot, and with the antibiotics that I have, which are pretty fucking intense, they should all go away in 6 days' time. Yeah, it was a pretty massive infection. They dumped 3 whole bags of antibiotics into my body.
Well, at least you're doing better.
Yeah. That was still the weirdest experience ever, being able to taste through my veins. Not a natural feeling, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wasn't talking about World of Darkness. I was... Well, no, is Vampire the Masquerade World of Darkness? I don't know. It's been a while.
And I was in the hospital for just a night, you know. They only kept me for the night. Good man. Please tell the other disembodied voices to go off of World of Darkness lore. Masquerade is World of Darkness, I'm sure. Okay.
I like Vampire Masquerade. It's a cool TTRPG. It's a fun one. My favorite clan are the Noctavians, because they're a bunch of crazy people who see the future.
That's all of them.
I see the future.
They see the future, and they are all mentally ill.
Oh,
that's why I enjoy it.
That's the right way. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Alright, you. Fuck.
This pain is so big. Why is his hand so big?
Because they're genetically, they're vampires that were created using rich people genetics and eugenics and occult magic.
Oh. Oh. So they're not just vampires, they're just
Fuckers.
abominations with the outfits of vampires. Got it.
Pretty much. Going the right way still? No. Alright, now we need to go into the... Oh, they fell in the middle of the lake? What? Did. Okay. I see it now. And also, just so you know, all the water... so they blocked out the sun, creating a permanent eclipse.
Oh.
And all of the water in this local area has been pushed outward like Moses.
One small misstep. That's all it takes, isn't it?
You killed the sun.
I know what you're doing.
They did.
Do you?
And the black sun, or it's called the black sun, which is the eclipse. It actually is one of the rich people.
I truly need the wealth. Time to break out the guillotines.
Mm-hmm. What is this game? This is Redfall.
When did Nomad left? I'm sad. She's my homie. I'm sad.
Sure, she'll be back.
I'm just gonna look like a depressed dog looking out a window until she does.
Let's see. Black hole sun, you won't come. Ew. Let's see. Ah! Let's see. Isn't the oh, fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell. See, I was trying to read something. Isn't that the plot of the Skyrim Dawnguard DLC? I think so. Similar to it. This is a whole game based off of it.
Haven't you guys noticed that most vampires are rich people?
Yes.
Isn't that interesting? They should kill all the vampires.
Well, except for... No, actually, no, they were also rich vampires. Never mind, they're all rich vampires.
Time to break out the guillotine. Eat the rich.
There you go. Yum.
Delicious. I like my rich person with buffalo sauce.
I like his liver with a side of fava bean. See, I meant it might be a leftover older interpretation like Nosferatu. They all live like in like castles or manors, right? That's true. That's true.
That red stuff doesn't look healthy at all.
Well, I mean, we also got to consider where some of the the vampire lore originated from people like Hannibal the Conqueror.
I didn't have it, but
who were literally known for drinking the blood of their enemies.
all of them. I couldn't save none.
And for some reason, humanity has always had a strange fear of vampires. Even when it was just the diseases that they didn't understand.
Right?
I watched a whole deep dive video on the history of the mythology of vampires and how even in a bunch of different areas, a bunch of different countries, humans all come to the same conclusion that there is an undead monster that eats the flesh of humans. Usually called ghouls, but
all around a very similar concept.
yeah, it's like the strange concept in what you call it? Religion. That
stuck in there.
there's always seems to be something involving a very large serpent.
Just kind
Which
of
is
interesting.
Yeah. See how different religions have similar beliefs that coincide with each other.
Oh, fuck you.
No, fuck you. Yeah. They also did it around their waists. Sometimes there were burial practices where they would put a brick or stone in between the teeth of said quote-unquote vampire. They would do a lot of different things to mutilate the body to ensure it will never rise.
So the practice of removing the head from the body and burying it with the body is actually some of it has believed to be originated within Romanian culture. Within the concept of the Strigoi, which are Romanian vampire.
Man, we're giving all the history lessons today.
Because we fucking can.
Because vampires, while overrated, are still fascinating. And the fact that a lot of times, vampires are used to be an allegory for something, whether it be STDs or things of that sort. They tend to tie vampires around communities that are usually viewed as undesirable in modern society. So whether it be someone who's sick all the time or someone who's part of the LGBT, it depends on the time is how the vampires are interpreted, because they are heavily influenced by the world around them, and how they act depends on who is the enemy of that decade. Much similar to zombies.
And then there's also Eastern side, because there's Eastern vampires as well.
Oh, really?
Yes, Eastern vampires are very, very different, though. They are more based around the idea of... Sorry, I'm going to pause this real quick so I can talk about this. Eastern vampires are more based around the idea of those that have lost their souls and are seeking souls. They aren't necessarily blood vampires, but spirit vampires. And then the concept of zombies in Eastern culture is very different to the concept of zombies in Western culture, because zombies actually have a lot of the same traits as much of what are considered creatures of the night. They are adverse to sunlight. They have a very different way of moving, but once again, very much so likened to a lot of undead in Eastern culture. It's not about a disease in that sense. It's more of these are beings that are lost, that have lost their souls, and their bodies seeking souls, essentially.
It's fascinating. Sure love historical paranoia. You got people burning witches, then bathing in arsenic.
Yep.
Spires.
Right?
Yeah. Humanity has always had a large, deep fear of the unknown and the mystical and supernatural.
Yeah, and that's just always been a thing for us as a species.
Which, you know, that reminds me, that's just gonna be so much fun for the thing that we're doing for that.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna bring all of my spooky historical facts into that. You know that, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm excited. Anyway.
Alright, where the fuck are you? Where are you shooting me from?
That's your mother's house.
Now you're dead. Now your candy's gone.
Not candy.
Aha, there's the radio.
Remove its primal.
I hope you have an amazing year as well. Thank you for your kindness. Let's see, I believe it's primal. If you don't know, something bad could happen. Yeah, no, I do believe I don't believe it's necessarily something that's ingrained in the supernatural or the occult. It's more ingrained in survival.
Sounded like cultists.
Any animal, because yes, we humans are animals, okay? Make no mistake. Any animal, though, that is dropped into a situation that is completely unknown will be afraid, will act afraid. That's just a natural response. Cosmetic item, where?
Oh man, when did this scratch happen?
Oh, it's below us. I can't get to that yet. I don't have the means. Ooh.
Just have a deep fascination of how the human mind works and still consistently works across history.
Yeah, the human psyche's a weird fucking thing. What guy am I using? I am using Remy. So I am using the Hispanic woman who has a little drone buddy. And the drone buddy's actually been a very interesting mechanic. I actually have been liking it so far.
Little buddies. I like little buddies.
I mean, I had to choose between this character or another character who's a POC character that has a vampire ex-boyfriend, and I'm kind of not down for that mechanic. It's just not my thing.
For the dark romance girlies, and you are not a dark romance girly.
Oh shit! I thought I got you all. I did not.
Sticks remain.
Go get him, Yvonne!
Woohoo! Where'd you go? Nope, you're not distracted anymore! Oh, I love the lore. The lore of this game is very interesting. I'm still trying to disseminate most of it because I didn't really pay attention when I first played. And this time I'm actually trying to pay attention to exactly what the fuck is going on.
Just set me free and I'll get out.
Listen, let me just... Oh, shit. There were... I didn't realize there were hostages right in front of me. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Go to safety.
He saved me.
Crap. I heard a vampire.
Shoot it in the dick. And if it doesn't have a dick, shoot it in the coochie. It hurts all the same.
What if they're... Oh, wait, no. Have you ever watched this? I already watched this, I think. You never watched The Strain, right?
No.
Ah. So if they're like the Strigoi, they don't have any sexual organs.
Well then, still shoot him there on principle alone.
Alright. I guess that works.
it doesn't matter if they don't got bits. It's the principle.
Principal bits. We meet again.
Sounds. It's so stupid. I love it. It sounds like a really bad character in a stupid high school sitcom.
Right? See, can you interact with the environment a lot? Destroy walls or break the ground? Sadly, no. In this game, there's not a lot of destructible environment or anything like that. And see, I do think it's a little silly of the game to have your character go, I think this mysterious red mist is harmful. Show, not tell, is important. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, like walk into the red mist and then die. And then, or have someone else go into the red mist.
Like, have like a cutscene where we actually see somebody walk into it and go,
Yeah. Don't be afraid to kill off a character for the sake of show don't tell.
right?
Just don't get too emotionally attached to them. Or do get emotionally attached to them and then have them walk into spooky mist. Because then plot purposes for wanting to get rid of the mist because it killed someone you like.
What do you play on? I play on PC. I'm actually playing this through Game Pass.
Pick a game, please.
It is, in fact, available on Game Pass. 100% free to play. Well, not 100% free. With subscription available for play. That's the right way to say it. Alright, which way do we need to go? I'm gonna get that safe house first. Yeah. Somebody sponsor this man, Game Pass, dude. If I had a sponsor, I would be so fucking happy. Oh! Okay.
Well, you got the voice for doing sponsorships.
Hello? Die!
Exactly.
Let's see, this cave formation is not natural. Cortana, 2001. Right? It's as simple as having somebody say, hey, look at that. It must be bad. Or, you know, hey, look at that. Let me touch it.
Yeah. It's like a lesson in radiation in the Fallout series. Oh, you wanna go into the glowing sea in Fallout 4? Well, sure, go right ahead, buddy, but it's dangerous.
It ain't gonna work out well for you.
There's death claws and rad scorpions galore.
Stab.
Bunch of terrifying monsters.
Oh, yeah.
God, the glowing sea is so cool in Fallout 4. Have
And
you ever
so-
thought about the science behind it?
The fact that it's an entire ocean that's irradiated.
Well, it's not just an ocean. It's irradiated like valley where the bombs were dropped, and it's staying consistently irradiated because of like rainfall and stuff. And the water keeps, keeping it irradiated because there's more and more water that keeps getting added
Yeah.
and stuff.
Well, so the main thing is with that area, it's the fact that with all of the bombs that were dropped there, and the fact that there were already isotopes in the area that were radioactive, just buried deep, essentially they caused cascading reactions throughout the entirety of the valley that would last for centuries, if not millennia.
Oh, and it's cool that you can see Okay, so I'm a big fan of this YouTuber who talks about lore and stuff called Oxhorn. And he does great Fallout lore videos. If you're a fan of like the Fallout games, he does walkthroughs on the entire lore, and he's kind of got a very soothing voice. He goes into this whole thing about the glowing sea, where you can see where the ground endured basically liquefaction, where you can see how structures are buried in soil and whatnot, because the impact caused so much disturbance in the ground that it basically caused the ground to act as a liquid and swallow things up and swallow people up, which is why in the glowing sea you will find skeletons trying to claw up, but they are stuck in the ground.
Think about how terrifying that is.
Yeah, think about it like this. You are living your life in a neighborhood, and then suddenly the bombs go off. The ground beneath you becomes... It's not just like it suddenly becomes liquid. It becomes hot. It becomes warm. It is like boiling soil that engulfs you, and you try to climb out to escape, but either the radiation kills you, or the suffocation kills you, or the heat kills you.
Everything kills you.
Everything kills you. There is no way of surviving. And the awful factor is, you will see playgrounds, you will see so many things that show that this was a thriving neighborhood, and it's now just desolate and empty. Except for the monsters that grow from it. And the fun fact about Fallout 4 is all of the rad storms, all of the lightning and all that, all come from the glowing sea, because storms roll in through the glowing sea, picks up the radiation in the air, and the you know, evaporating irradiated water, and rains it down all again. Rains down words. Rains it all down again, which continues the cycle of keeping the area irradiated. There is no way for that area to recover. And it's just fascinating scientifically. I'm sorry, did I go on a whole Fallout spiel?
Yes, and it was enjoyable.
I love Fallout. I love the world, I love the lore. I love thinking about the science behind things. It's cool.
And what's up, Gabe? Sorry if I didn't say hey earlier. Appreciate you being here. Indeed, it is cool, right?
Just a fan of science and seeing how science applies to things I enjoy.
Science!
Science! I like it when there's like magic systems that combine science and magic.
Oh. You will like...
So it's not just like, ooh, it's bibbity bobbity, it's suddenly magic. No, it's got like chemical reactions in the magic.
Which is a lot cooler.
It is way cooler.
Speaking of magic, not trying to like pressure or anything, just wondering. Did you by chance read any more of...
Yes. I have been reading it. I'm a little bit slower on the reading, and I do apologize for that.
Oh no, that's fine. Take your time.
I'm enjoying it because it's cool. I like it. It's got vibes I can thrive with.
Alright.
Vibe with.
If you don't mind me asking, where are you at?
I'm still currently in chapter 1.
Okay.
But I keep... The thing is, I keep having issues with my reading because my vision skips over words. I read too fast for my brain to process, so I have to reread things a little bit because my eyes move too fast for my brain, or my brain's moving too fast for my eyes, and I'm not fully processing everything. And I want to fully process everything because it's a cool concept and cool book.
Yeah. No, I get that. Trust me, I'm the same way when it comes to reading. I will have to reread a lot of things. So, I just appreciate the fact that you're enjoying it.
I'm having fun. I'm vibing.
Let's see. Image of the dog in the wind. Pumpkin gamma radiation, or no alpha radiation, or whichever one eats you alive.
Well, I think it is gamma radiation. That's the one that's associated with the nukes the most.
You want to know what's also kind of interesting? Speaking of gamma radiation, kind of like going to a whole nother side of it. Did you know that Marvel officially a while back actually canonized that gamma radiation is in fact magic in the Marvel universe?
That kind of... No, it's science.
It's magic. The source of gamma radiation is in fact a being that exists within the multiverse.
But it's
Science is magic. I mean, magic is just science. It's just what science has yet to explain.
Yeah. But it's just... Why do you have to say it's magic?
Because Marvel did it.
Okay. It's Marvel. I'm not in charge of Marvel.
Yeah, it kind of takes away what made gamma radiation so special.
Yeah.
Etsy, so good to see you back in the place. Yes, I am glad to be here, Eli. And Siren Head mod is awesome for Fallout 4. I don't know if I could deal with horror mods in a game that's already that creepy.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not fun. I tried it. I suffered. I cried.
And you said nay.
I said nay. Then I went back for more because I'm a glutton for punishment. Then I said nay a second time and then walked away.
Yep, I get you.
The different spooky horror mods that they create for Fallout 4 is awesome. The fan base is awesome.
I mean, the game itself just lends itself to being able to be a horror game.
And the whole Eldritch horror part of the Fallout universe that is canon. That's what I love. I love the Eldritch horror. Ooh, I hope we get to deal with Eldritch horror stuff.
I mean, Mothman's a thing.
Mothman is a thing. And I like Mothman. Mothman's cool.
We just need lamps.
We need lamps. We need all the lamps. Caleb's gonna touch on the fact that the Appalachian Mountains are just so ancient.
Well, he's gonna go to a lot of creepy places. Be ready for that.
There could be my creepy and history-loving nerd brain is so excited. I'm excited because this is stuff I will have knowledge about.
Yeah.
But if I ramble too much about this stuff, let me know.
No, you're good. I'm enjoying it. Shit! You must die. There you are. Die!
We got him, Bribon.
Yeah.
Another safe?
I love my little buddy.
Yeah.
So gotta go further into the mountain.
Look, I made a character that is just a whole walking goth aesthetic. And it's just because I like the goth aesthetic.
Have you ever watched Moral Oral? I have watched it, yes.
I have too.
You
That's
cannot.
a good one.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Caber. You cannot ramble too much about something that you're passionate about. If anybody tells you that, they're not a good friend. They can shut the fuck up and go away.
Fair enough. Yeah, as you have known, Alan, I have not had a good history of making good, consistent friends.
I know.
So, I get very anxious about this sort of thing because I don't want to annoy people with this stuff. Because not everyone's interested in hearing about science in a video game.
But
that just fascinates me.
It's more fun for me to hear about things that you enjoy because I'm your friend. And I give a shit about what you enjoy. And I say this with my whole fucking chest. I will always want to hear about whatever you want to ramble on about.
Dude, don't make me cry right now. I just woke up like an hour ago.
I'm not trying to make you cry.
Not in a bad way. I'm just emotional.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Alright, I think we just gotta go. Yeah, just gotta follow the crick.
Speaking of which, I've hollered to my great friend who may or may not be a clone of myself to pop in and hear out since he's curious. Curious about the Fallout stuff? I can recommend a great channel for that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oxhorn is awesome when it comes to explaining Fallout lore. He does a deep dive into the stories. He does walkthroughs of the games. So even if you can't afford Fallout 4, you could, witness it through this game and through all his different playthroughs. Because he does not leave a stone unturned. And he does his own little
deep dives.
Creative, yeah, he does deep dives. He does creative ways of exploring it.
Here comes the heat.
It's fun. I'm gonna grab myself some drink. I'm thirsty.
Go. What'd you think about the season 3 and the ending? So I've only watched up to 2 seasons of Moral Oral, so I cannot give you an opinion on that. I'm sorry. One moment.
I will never forgive them for canceling Moral Oral.
Oh, whatever. Just nerves, I guess.
Ukachaka. Okay.
Ukachaka.
Perhaps, but this supports Faza 2, which is also great. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Caber. Ah, what the fuck? No!
Stop getting shot at!
I just blew myself up. That was not a good idea.
Well, that's not so smart either.
Nope. Is that a vampire, or is that just a cultist?
I know that
just
Moral Oral was canceled because of that one episode that wasn't based around Moral.
Around his dad?
No, it was the one, it's the one episode based around the, 3 of the side characters that were all ladies. And that one's dark. If you are sensitive to things alluding to SA and SA and physical trauma of that sort, then that is an episode that will not sit well. It is a very upsetting episode.
Yeah, that's probably an episode that I can't watch.
Yeah, it is dark, and it is the reason that Moral Oral got canceled. Which sucks, but Adult Swim you know, is have more focused on the comedy, and it wasn't really being a comedy anymore.
See, plus the whole live environment is quite cozy. I am a fellow weird people who geek out and about water evaporation. Well, fuck yeah! Bring in the geek outs. We like it. We enjoy it. We accept you.
And I encourage it because geeking out about things that you love, especially when it comes to things like science and video games. People might say it's a bit weird to try and logic your way through things in games. But, well, pardon my language, but fuck them. Geek out about it. It's cool.
And you know, ultimately, when it comes down to it, it's weird. And that's awesome. Who gives a fuck? Like, when has weird been an insult? We only let it be an insult. Or we look at it as a compliment.
In my family, normal is an insult.
Right? Hey, what's up, Yudan? How are you? The spell is broken and I live again. Well, appreciate you being here, my friend. It's nice to be here. Weird is totally a compliment. Exactly. Alright, we almost got there, but we died.
In high school, I was the weird kid who read too many books. And as an adult, I am the weird adult who reads a lot of books and plays video games and draws characters of my own creation.
Which is awesome. Oh, fuck.
Because I'm a fucking nerd. And there is no changing that.
You shouldn't.
Not that I want to change that.
Not yet.
Alright, killed you by shooting you in the nuts. Oh, and there's the vampire.
Ha. You got it, friend. So that's actually something pretty cool. You know, when you're talking to your buddies and you get stuck on while creating something and you get stuck on a little hook that's, you know, bugging you, you talk to your buddies, it's always good to have an extra set of ears.
Right? Bouncing ideas off of your friends is I don't know, I find it helpful.
I love doing it. As long as I'm not being too mean.
As long as you're not being what?
None? I didn't call myself annoying? No?
You better not. You best be kind to yourself.
I'm working on it. It's not always easy.
No, it's not.
But it's all good.
Bombs away. Nope.
It can run away.
Right, blood bag. Where are you? There you are. Gross.
Oh, that's cool.
See, are you into the Mafia series? If you are you gonna play Mafia Old Country? I want to, but alright, for me personally, I don't have a lot of money. I don't. So I have to be very, very, very careful about what I'm buying. I have 2 games specifically that I know I want to get, which is Elden Ring Night Rain, and Digimon Time Strangers. Those are the 2 games that I do. I'm trying to set money aside for. But I really need to focus on making sure that I can pay my bills and keep a roof over my head and not live in the streets because I don't like living in the streets.
No, focus on taking care of yourself first. It's always a good priority.
I'm trying to work on not being so impulsive because, you know, ADHD is that fucking dopamine chase.
Yeah, following that dopamine's not always.
No, it doesn't help you. It is not productive.
It doesn't. But that's okay.
It's working on getting the tools from my toolbox to build away from my executive dysfunctions. Well, it's, you know, admitting that I have them instead of trying to not so that I can fit in.
Yeah.
ADHD be like that sometimes. It kind of sucks to get your motivation magically vanish and then come back at like 3-8. Yeah, you fucking get it. Shit.
Yeah, I have that with a lot of things, especially when it comes to my drawing and my creativity. Is if I will go for a while without drawing, and then suddenly I will get all of the energy in the world to draw, and I don't have enough time, so I'm just sitting here with all these ideas in my head, and I overwhelm myself.
Yep.
I don't know if that's ADHD or just my autism. It's both, probably both, because I have both.
You get, you know, get stuck. You get kind of paralyzed on all of these ideas. Yeah, I get that.
That's why sometimes I use, recreationally, getting stoned, I use my edibles, and that helps break through the art block.
Oh yeah. Palkia or Dialga? I liked Palkia better because of Palkia's design. And Palkia looked more like a dragon than Dialga did. Dialga looked like more of a dinosaur. Let's see. I wonder if they will ever let us have a Zeed again. I haven't seen it as a partner since Digimon Dusk and Dawn. I'm kind of getting the feeling that Zeed Millenniumon is going to be in Time Stranger, my friend. Let's see. We all get it. Thankfully, work with a friend making the game. I am so there's no schedule, but I am still super inconsistent. At least it gets you to be creative, though.
Yeah. And creativity is awesome.
And more important than people realize.
It's how humanity has functioned for so long. I think we would have died of boredom if we didn't have the stories we have to share.
Right.
I would have died.
Would have been so fucking bored.
Yeah. World without storytelling? I think I'd go insane.
No, thank you.
I'd go insane.
Gets kind of bumpy over here, Bitty Bon. Watch yourself.
The fact that she talks to her little robot buddy is awesome.
You know what? I can respect that. If I had a little robot buddy, I would talk to him too.
Right?
Or her. Or them. I like robots. Robots are cool.
They'd be my best friend. See, I like robots if they're not too smart. And I like robots if they don't look like people.
Understandable. It's like an uncanny valley sort of vibe.
Yeah. Are you still partaking in Kava? Yes, just more on the weekly basis, mainly because it's expensive and such. Let's see. It would make sense. It does play with time like a toddler with sticky hands. Yes, it does. Because seeing as Zeed Millenniumon literally existed everywhere when it came into being. And the only reason any other Zeed Millenniumon exists is a paradox left over from its previous existence. I wouldn't mind a little robot buddy to do shenanigans with. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind this little robot buddy. He's cute. He's useful. Honestly, I'm about to join you, join the YouTube live. Hey, I appreciate you being here on the TikTok as well, though. Either one. It means a lot to me. Seems more active. Yeah, TikTok can be kind of can kind of like pretty quickly. We'll have spurts of people, and then
It seems to be a lot more active. If I can have a robot buddy, I would want the robot buddy to be like Wally. I would just want Wally.
yeah, I'd be okay with Wally.
He's a cutie patootie. A little chaotic, but I love him. I could show him all the weird knickknacks of things I've picked up, and he would thrive. He would love my random knickknacks.
That he would.
I want a buddy I can share all of my. I'm gonna say something. I collect random metal objects I find on the side of the road whenever I'm walking. So I just have a bucket of rusty metal things, or usually just car parts from accidents, or just something that looks cool. You know, kind of like a magpie. Anyways.
Yeah, you like to pebble.
I like to pebble. I like to pick up random shit. I have a bin full of random things I picked up. And, you know, having a little buddy like Wally, who would appreciate the weird random things I pick up, would be awesome.
I would agree. Oh, but yeah,
My dad has learned. My dad has learned of my weird collecting habits, and because he works in construction and he finds some cool metal things sometimes,
he'll bring them home.
He'll bring them home to me, and it goes in my collection.
It's actually pretty awesome. Let's see. A tip with air block, by the way, Caber. Huh? Oh, art block. I recommend diversifying settings. I figured out I could just alternate between a few separate settings, and it kept from blocking for a while. Ah, you know, that's a good little tip.
Funny you mentioned bottle caps. I totally don't have a whole little collection of bottle caps and soda can tabs. Because I'm totally not wanting to learn how to make chainmail out of the soda can tabs.
Ooh.
I totally don't have several Pringles cans full of the tabs so I can make chainmail.
Do it.
Here comes the heat.
I want to make chainmail, man. It sounds fun.
I say fucking go for it.
Who stole your metal? And someone stole your metal, Caber? Steal their kidneys! Don't let them get away with that! Steal their kidneys! How dare they?
Be petty. It's okay.
Much better.
It's fine, they're not using it.
I remember watching a video testing improvised armor, and there was this sort of scale mail that stood up to level 3A. The raiders scorned my metal. Well, you must you must take the raiders. Punch him in the face. Kick him in the nuts.
Kick them in the dick.
Remember, it's like Shorzy always says. You got your fist and your knee. They got their neck and their nuts. If they're coming at you, you put your fist or your knee in their neck or their nuts.
Or you go from the neck, then the nuts. It's a good combo.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for self-defense.
We took one of your kidneys. That's okay. You only need one, right? Grab his dick and twist it. The old dick twister.
I have no mercy for thieves. If they steal the shinies. They will not find mercy in my
Over to the craft
eyes.
site. Let's see if there's anything salvageable, people.
If you steal my shinies, I will not show mercy.
They will
Those are
feel
my
pain.
shinies. It's the same level of pain as if someone makes my friends cry.
Do not take my shinies.
Don't take my shinies, don't make my friends cry, and we good.
Right?
You upset my friends, or you steal my shit, we not good.
Looks like Bellwether came here to destroy.
And you will learn the consequences.
Shady operation they specialize.
1 million curses to every scrap thief, right? Do the Johnny Cage. No, we're not returning to the fire station. We're going to yes, grave blocks. I need to find grave blocks. But now that we're up here,
What if it's Tears of Joy? That's fine. Just, if it's Tears of Sadness, then it's not fine. If those are Tears of Sadness I see on a friend's face, then, well, you're screwed. Say goodbye to your left foot. Nothing else, just your left foot. Maybe all the toenails.
here's your new dog, punches them. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. Now we gotta do this one. Yes. Now we have the restock. Fuck yeah. Now we won't run out of ammo. Or it'll be it's a lot easier for us to have full ammo.
I'm getting more energized the more I drink my Dr. Pepper. Life is good.
You just awakened me.
It has awoken me. That is some bad English on my part. I apologize.
It was like a 5 commercial. Oh Jesus! How many Grimlock? They're all.
Yeah, that is always confusing. Like, how can you make an accurate rifle with something that is, well,
Scrap.
And all about me.
yeah.
Well. Sorry. You'd be
Because it would take a lot of work to make sure that the barrel is straight.
I mean, it depends. So if you use the right pieces of metal, right? And you have a good one, Bradley. Thank you so much for being here. You use a correct size of piping, right? All you need is the chambering for compression where ignition occurs. That's really all you need. Because barreling will only do so much for accuracy. It does help. And you could do that on your own by using a, what are they called? A threader. And you just find the one that is small enough to go inside of that pipe. And you just thread through the entire thing, and there you go. You have barreling.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is this?
It just sounds like it'd be a lot more work with sniper
Let him
rifles.
see me at first. Said no one could know.
Yeah, no, I mean...
But I don't recommend making guns from scratch.
No.
It's dangerous. You could blow up your hand.
Let's see, you can make functional firearms from scrap. You can see it from what it's called. There was a British guy that made a fully functioning SMG out of weld sheet metal. Oh god, damn.
I wanted folk to be well.
Now that's how you be the MacGyver.
Mm.
Now I need to go into this fucking place.
Human creativity. It's just so cool. And terrifying.
Right?
Like, what do
Being
you
able to make
mean
guns
you-
out of anything.
What do you mean you spent all this time to make something that just propels items by explosions? Guns are crazy. You are using a mini explosion to propel a tiny object at someone
At lethal speeds.
at lethal speeds. Like, that is crazy.
Yeah, when you really think about it.
That's all of them.
Other than that. Flashlight!
My enemies will cower before the might of my setup. Bullet and mallet! As a terrifying setup.
Bulletin mallet. God damn it. That is... You could blow off your own fingers with that.
Hmm.
Alright, now I gotta go collect the fucking drops. There.
Ooh, Alan, do you like the Devil's Carnival?
Oh man, I haven't watched that in so long. But yes, I do.
Ooh. I love finding fans of that. I like the music. I was listening to it, was it today or yesterday? Yesterday. I was listening to it yesterday while I was working, and it's just so fun.
It is a very interesting soundtrack.
The vibes of it's fun. The
Oh, yeah.
gothic vibe.
Definitely. Yeah. I don't want to be on the receiving end of such a weapon. No, neither would I. Neither would I, my friend. I enjoy not being turned into Swiss cheese.
Yeah. I like staying intact, thank you very much. I don't like leaving the mess.
Right? I love having
Mm.
all of my limbs intact.
Yeah, I kind of need my feet and my hands. Well, I really need my hands, otherwise I'm not going to be able to draw.
And that's a problem.
Yeah, for me. Because I like drawing. Oh yeah! Shout Also, on the topic of goofy guns, shout out to the Blunderbuss for being fully capable of intaking whatever garbage you can put in it. Yeah.
A very interesting weapon.
Terrifying weapon.
Thought it
But
would lead to salvation.
cool.
Right?
Auntie said ain't no one deserved me. I thought
History of
it wasn't
weaponry is
about
just cool and
deserving.
good.
It really is.
I could save.
You
I
see
would
how
save.
things evolve over time, and then how quickly things change in the span of a few decades. It's terrifying at our speed of progress.
Yeah, we went from little musket balls propelled by black powder to missiles.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck? Let me just casually propel an explosive.
Gosh. And to think guns have only really been semi-normalized since about the 14 to 1500s. Well, they started being developed around then because of this was the discovery of gunpowder, mostly.
Yeah.
I remember some facts about guns because I was creating a vampire hunter character, and I wanted to give her a gun, but I also wanted to make sure it would be historically accurate, so I went on a deep dive of researching when guns were made and if it would make sense if she had a gun. Unfortunately, it would not have made too much sense, which bummed me out.
I mean, it depends on what was it? One of the earliest designs of a rifle was fuck. One moment. I don't want to misinform.
Yeah, but the time she was based around was the 1400s.
Okay, so the first actual gun, first actual rifle, was made during the 10th century by the Chinese. And yes, it was a big-ass fucking pointy stick.
Yeah.
It was in the 1100s that the Chinese were first documented seen using rifles in military warfare.
So it can be one to history. Hell yeah.
Yeah, they accidentally created black powder in the hopes of creating... I don't know exactly what it was, but it definitely wasn't to make something explode.
It was purely by accident.
Mm-hmm.
That's
kind of funny when you think about it, huh?
That is an incredible accidental discovery. Just like how, now my brain's doing the word thing. Penicillin and antibiotics were accidentally discovered. Unfortunately, I cannot have it, so.
I'm a big fan of all those guns, whack-ass designs from the 1800s too.
I can vibe with that. Excuse me. I drink my soda too fast. Yeah. It is awesome. But also...
I mean, when you think about it, there are so many scientific discoveries that are literally made by pure accident.
Another safe
Ooh,
house.
like the X-ray machine? That was a total accident.
And then, you know, there was Madame Curie that was just like, you know what? Let's see how long it takes for us to die.
Yeah.
Why was I in the hospital? I have a massive infection. I still have the infection. It's much less than what it was, but it was a massive infection on my taint, and I had to get that fixed. They flushed my body with a shit ton of antibiotics, and they let me go home with more antibiotics.
Antibiotics.
Cabrones.
Gorilla Glue was a mistake. Really? That one I didn't know.
What?
What was it called? I believe Gorilla Glue was also a mistake.
Huh? Really?
also are apparently my pal, Ikoshia?
Got pulled over. Oh shit. I hope they're okay.
Oh no. That's not good.
No, that is not good at all.
I hope things go well for him.
Not sure what happened, but he's out from the chat for a moment. Hey, yeah, no, that's all good. He gotta take care of himself.
They're trying to take his medals.
Just trying to take his medals, Jesus.
Well, you know what that means. The cops are gonna lose their kidneys.
Ben Jones!
You can't take someone's medals. That's just principle. It's the principle of the matter. You can't take someone else's medal.
Right? It's just wrong.
It's just rude. I'm not stealing your medal. Why are you trying to steal mine?
Right?
No big deal. Focus, focus.
I think there's a whole story about that. Of wanting more than what you already got.
More than you deserve.
Yeah, that one is, the dog in her reflection.
Ooh, no, fuck.
Did you die?
I am going to die.
Did you fall in the spooky mist?
I fell into the spooky mist.
You fell into the spooky mist. Oh no! You didn't even get shown what would happen if you fell into such spooky mist. You just fell.
I did. I died. But at least I got what I came for. Now I need to go get the other thing. Hey, what's up, buddy? You didn't really get any help, did you?
He got shot in the face.
They didn't show and tell you the consequences are dire, right?
Show and tell. It's always important.
Taking your sniper rifle ammo. Alright. Go get that other drop. Also, for whatever reason, cultists have contacts. Yes. Because
What's
rich
contact?
people.
What's a contact?
Oh, no. So those aren't cultists. Those are actual operatives that we're killing. So some of them are operatives and some of them are cultists. Oh, fuck. Operatives just fucked me up.
He heard you talking shit.
Mhm.
He got mad.
Not having it. It's like, nah.
Oh. Man, that would be useful.
That would be.
Contacts are headsets that muffle loud noises but let you hear speech. I would love something like that for everyday use. Because the real world is too loud.
Right?
I'll have to check that out. And I should be going to work the next day, and I just got these giant, these things on my ears. Customers won't bother me. I can pretend I don't hear them.
Right? You can just pretend they don't exist.
Pretend they don't exist. Well, some of them are nice, but a lot of them are just rude if you're not giving them attention right away once they enter the building.
The customers are so fucking entitled.
It's ridiculous. Which, you would think that people who are just there to pick up their pizza are the most entitled, but you want to know the most entitled people are that I have to deal with?
The people that are there loitering?
No, the people who are there to pick up DoorDash orders.
Oh god, yes.
Because they will skip the line, shove their phone in your face saying, I'm here for this order. And the amount of times I've had to look at one of these people and go, excuse me, I was helping this person, you can wait a moment. And they get so huffy and pissy. Which is annoying. It's kind of satisfying.
Yeah. Rats, my stream's lagging. You could just try resetting it or doing a refresh, that might help, but also is the fact that YouTube is just like that. And I'm sorry. YouTube is dumb like that.
YouTube is dumb. I'm glad to not be working with customers directly. Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah. It really isn't. Customers are dumb.
It takes a strong will and an ungodly amount of patience to work with customers. I have a coworker who only prefers to work at the front and deal with customers. She's the only person in the building that speaks Spanish. And I don't know how she does it.
Everyone share the live so it can get more people in here. Oh, Bringle, thank you, my friend. As well as please do like the live, because that helps me greatly. Thank you so much. So. Alright, now we can go back to the fire station.
Yeah. Part of my job is to wash dishes. Until my coworkers leave a giant pile of dishes, and then I just cry.
Don't cry. Punch him in the face.
Fair enough. I might just do that. No, they're getting the boss is actually cracking down on my coworkers for their poor cleaning habits. It's beautiful to witness.
Good, because that's not okay that you have to be the one to clean up their bowl.
Yeah. Months of having to clean up after them finally got to me, and I finally had enough. And the boss.
Machine? This might cheer up some of the people here if I could make it work again.
Okay.
And the boss finally started cracking down on it. Only took months of me making comments of, I need them to pick up the cleaning. Oh, I need them to start cleaning more. They need to start cleaning more. These fuckers caused us to fail the cleaning inspection. I'm pissed.
Don't forget to take care of yourself too.
Sorry, that's me getting annoyed with my
nothing to be sorry
coworkers
about.
again.
You're always allowed to vent. Nothing wrong with that.
I know.
That little robot yourself, didn't you?
Sure did. Didn't exactly tell my unit I was using
Hopefully
spare parts, but
they'll teach me how
waste
to
not.
make dough so the morning people, when their hours get cut, we won't suffer for it. Because their hours are getting cut because of their misconduct when it comes to poor cleaning habits.
Hello.
Well, that's what they get for not picking up their own goddamn slack.
And for leaving an entire mess.
I get bad hours on my job, so I don't usually do too much. Still sucks though. I'm sorry, Caber. That's crap.
Yeah. That is... Yeah, bad hours is frustrating.
Yes. That is Mocha. Hi, Mocha. Hi.
Mocha!
How are you? Do you need to... Alright. Alright, everybody. I will be right back. I'm gonna take Mocha out real quickly, because she definitely needs to go potty. But yes, I shall return.
Mocha is best baby. Don't tell me that the same person. He deserves all the attention. He's a great dude. On and off stream. He's not around to hear it, but he is an awesome person. Give him all the support. Give him all the love. Fair enough. But he'd probably want you to take care of yourself first before giving him any money. He is that type of dude. But he would always appreciate the help. He is an awesome dude. I've only known him for a few months because of our buddies, but knowing him in the past several months, he is one of the coolest people I know.
We have a lot to do around here to keep everyone safe and supported. Help out if you can.
Cheers. I'm just one of the disembodied voices. Don't know what happened to the other ones. They vanished. I think Firestone.
I'm here, matey.
You're here, but you've been quiet the whole time, Firestone.
Y'all on a game I know nothing about. I've just been bumping tunes.
You've been bumping tunes? What kind of
Yes.
tunes?
All kinds of tunes. All except for opera. I don't like opera.
You like
That's-
musicals?
Like High School Musical was fire back in the day. Lemonade Head. You ever seen Lemonade Head?
No, I don't mean like High School Musical. I don't recommend High School Musical. The music in there is kind of boring. I mean like Ride the Cyclone kind of musicals.
I don't know what that is. What about West Side Story kind of musical?
Yeah, that counts.
Okay, I fuck with that one. I fuck with that one. I
420
don't know a
sound
lot
really-
about
Yeah. And how did I get sick? I don't really know. It's probably from heat and a little bit of the stress. But I have medicine for it. You know, the hospital pumped me full of a whole bunch of antibiotics.
Whew, excuse me. Firestone, I have to recommend you some music. If you like spooky music, I have some to recommend you. Like Ride the
I like
Cyclone.
everything except for that
Okay.
shit.
Don't worry. I got you. Do you
Sick.
like the gothic vibe?
Fuck yeah, send it to me.
You like gothic vibe? Alright, I'm gonna send you.
Ooh.
I'm gonna send you just a whole ass musical. Hold up.
Okie dokie. Artichoke.
After this, new tattoo.
I'm sending you a slime tutorial.
Thanks, Remy.
Let's see. Me personally, I like listening to obscure 70s music. For me, when it comes down to music, I listen to all kinds except for polka. Not a polka person.
What's polka?
You know, like
And I appreciate that, Shmeggy.
I don't know. I don't know if Weird Al counts as polka, does he? I mean, he does
But
it
he's
polka
polka that I
style.
enjoy.
Is polka like that off like rip off song type thing?
No,
But
no,
he's funny. What's polka then?
It's a traditional German style of music.
How is Weird Al German music?
It's just the style. You just got to look it up to figure out what it is.
Okay, I'll go Polka.
Polka, yeah.
Polka. Oh. I was saying POK. Polka.
Nah, I sent you a musical to vibe to. If you like, if you
I like all kinds of
music,
music except opera, for real. Like, I fuck with country, I fuck with...
it's not
Oh.
opera. It's more of it's a musical that deals with the spirits of teenagers struggling with the fact that they are dead, and trying to decide who gets to, you know, be brought back and who doesn't.
This relatively new, 11 months ago. This ain't the main person who made, is it?
No, it's not, but it is still a relatively newer type of musical. It's one more. It's a more modern one, but the music in it is gorgeous. I love the music. It is. There is so much variety in this. Ride the Cyclone, variety in music, different styles. There is.
Does the ballerina shit count as musicals? Like Nutcracker?
Yeah, the Nutcracker's a musical.
Like they used to come to our school once a year, and I fucked with that. That shit was entertaining. That was entertaining as hell. If that's what you mean by musicals, hell yeah. I'll keep the shit going. Hell yeah.
I just gave you a musical you can check out. That's got some good vibes. I like it. I like sharing.
Hell yeah.
What about that Shia LaBeouf musical? I don't know how I feel about that one.
No, that's more like of a. Oh. That's just traumatizing. I was just traumatizing.
Ooh. See, Faja, I don't know if you're over your thing about the Avatar game. I don't know if you are yet, but all the DLCs are on sale for like under $10. I'm just looking at it right now and it's making me think I might want to go back because I didn't get the one with all the DLCs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just played the base game.
I don't have the DLCs, but I can't afford them right now, and I don't know.
No, I feel you. I was just asking.
I get you.
Not pressing.
Spent all the
Yeah.
money on my rent, so I can't afford anything right now.
Yeah.
Because it's co-op, right? You can low key play with other people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet, so you let me know when you back into that.
All right, I will.
Bet.
I'm still searching for a Halo title for my Xbox 360. I mean, Halo 2 or 1? Or you mean you haven't found a disc for it? Because you could try eBay.
I have a PlayStation 2, but no PlayStation 2 games to really play besides Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
That's still a good
What? Well, I mean, I got some PS2 games if you do want them. If you're looking for more to play on PS2, dude, the Spider-Man 2 on that, such a banger. I don't know if you're into superhero stuff like that, but dude, I was as a kid. I loved Spider-Man 2 on that.
You know, you're talking to a person who's been raised in a very nerdy household and really likes games like Marvel and that. So yeah, I do
Well,
like
fuck yeah.
superhero stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Stuff. My favorite superhero was me. What the fuck?
Okay. I'm watching about superhero games. Like some people, they like some games, but not. Oh, like me, honestly, I'm not fucking Glazer when it comes to anything superhero, no matter what kind of game it is, from hero shooter to single player to multiplayer. If as long as it's superheroes and I got superpowers, I'm having a good time.
Did you ever play the Deadpool video game?
Yes, of course. We were talking about that earlier today, way before you joined. Me, Orca, Faja, we were all talking about it. Dude, so good. And I wish it was ported to PC, but like they're trying to bury it. I got it on PS3 DVD. Like I still got it. I could go play it on PS3.
We have it on the Xbox 360 or the Xbox One?
Yeah, it came out on 360. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it came back out on one, but it came out on
I don't
360.
know,
for
but
sure.
we have it on the Xbox console, and
Fuck yeah.
it's pretty
Dude.
dope.
It's a great game.
You want to know the funny how we got our hands on that video game?
What?
So in high school, there was this guy who
Yep.
was friends with me and my sister.
Yep.
We'll call him very
You have a
generic
sister?
white. Yeah, I have a sister. I told you about her.
Older or younger?
Older.
Older. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I think you did say something about an older one.
Yeah. I told you about the older one.
Yep. Oh, yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that one. There you
Yep.
go.
Yep.
The
yep,
disembodied
yep.
voices sound a little fuzzy. All right, give me 1 second. I think I can fix that.
Disembodied voice. That dude's listening to you, Cal.
That dude's been listening to us talk this whole time.
Hell yeah.
No, but white guy. We'll give him a very generic white guy name. Brad.
Josh Tyler.
No, Brad. Because
I know Brad. I hate
All right,
Brad.
hopefully that
Yeah.
fixed it because there's only so much I can. That fixed it. Hell yeah.
So, yeah, there's this generic white guy. His name is, Brad, because, that was his actual name. Who was really obsessed with Deadpool, but did not understand a thing about Deadpool and his character. He was so obsessed, in fact, that eventually he started calling himself Wade, while heavily misinterpreting Deadpool. This guy had a crush on my sister,
Ah.
and she did not reciprocate those feelings right away. So this is the guy that took those feelings and transferred them onto me.
Ah.
Unfortunately, I will say this with regret, I did make out with him once. I don't recommend it. Don't make
Shit
out with
happens.
Yeah, don't recommend making out with a guy who has the hots for your sister.
Yeah, well, we're both dudes in here. I don't think we're gonna do that.
And don't make out with someone that has the hots for any of your siblings in general, because it's weird.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. But this guy eventually dated my sister after I rejected him because he tried to ask me out, because he was the type who was trying to get multiple girlfriends, and he was dating two of my best friends at the same time, and they knew. They didn't like it. And he tried making me the third girlfriend.
What the fuck?
And I politely said no. Because I didn't
No, right?
wanna-
Like sometimes I've seen open relationships work, but you got to be upfront about that. You can't be like,
Yeah.
trying to sneak that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's not an open relationship. That's just cheating.
No,
if you're
and
trying-
people are the fucking FBI nowadays. There's no hiding nothing even if you want to sometimes.
Yeah. But this guy, I rejected him because I didn't want to date a guy who's going to constantly insult and berate me for liking My Little Pony, because he was really into that scene of bullying people who liked My Little Pony. To the point where he sent me a video on his opinion of bronies, which was just a video about calling them basement-dwelling neckbeards.
Aye.
And it really upset me.
Yeah, no, just too much negativity to be fucking vibing with all the time.
Yeah, and this is the same guy who's also really into Teen Titans Go. So, yeah. This guy started dating my sister when he was deep in the Deadpool phase. And she wanted to play, she wanted to play the Deadpool video game. So he lent it to her. He never got it back after their breakup. So we still have it. She didn't take it with her when she moved out. It's now mine.
Not even worth the effort.
So
No,
fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
him.
Not literally, because
Yeah.
ew.
No. You know what we mean.
But I'm gonna say this only because it is a true factor. The amount of times a guy has either dated my sister because they couldn't get with me, or tried to date me because they wanted to date my sister, is an uncomfortable amount. It's happened twice, and she is currently still with one
I'd
of the
have
guys.
2 nickels, but it's
I'd
weird
have-
that it happened 2 times.
It happened twice, and I hate it. Because I can't tell if it's because they got rejected by me or if they just wanted her. And either way, it's an uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah. Let's see. Frankly, my stance is it's not my problem what someone likes. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Yeesh, that was a bullet dodged with that guy trashing on your interests like that, right? But yeah, Ikotika, are you all right? After you got pulled over apparently?
What did you get pulled over for? Are you okay? Did they steal your metal stuff?
And the game is Redfall, Jonah. I don't know. Either way, the game is
Johan.
Redfall.
It's Johan.
Yeah.
You know what, matey?
What's up, mate?
Save you.
Why'd you get a itch on me fast then?
Holy shit. Firestone, dude.
You know what, matey? You've been having a rough night, matey.
Oh shit!
Dude, thank you.
Give me a diagnostic. You feeling good?
I really fucking appreciate that.
Hey.
Are you being a goober, Mocha? Go ahead and be a goober.
Dude, I was looking at all the gifts and fucking, dude, some of the most expensive ones can be like $500.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's crazy. I was like, I'll spend this
How
much.
is spending
I appreciate it.
$500 on a random streamer on
I don't expect you to spend that much ever. I don't expect anyone to ever spend that much. I just appreciate anyone spending anything.
Hell yeah, I got you.
Hopefully you'll be able to get donations in the YouTube one.
I don't know how to do that. I was trying to do it on YouTube, but then I couldn't
there
figure it
is
out.
no-
went
I have to
TikTok.
get monetized first.
Yeah, he has to get
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense. Gotcha. But isn't that after stream? You gotta tell me the deal on that, like the requirements
for monetization.
Well, yeah, because
I can tell you right now, the requirements for basic monetization is 1,000 subs and 3,000 watch hours on your videos that are not shorts, or 3 million watch hours on your videos that are shorts.
How close are you to that?
I'm getting closer.
He's right there
on...
with the watch hours on normal videos, not shorts, right?
I was, but that got kind of fucked after I, ended up homeless. So I'm actually I was starting back from ground one. It is going.
Does it go month to month? Do you have to get 3,000 in a month, or is what's the time frame?
1 second. Let me pull it up just so that I can actually see it.
Okay, but because I got hella questions, because it seems like we could fucking figure this out if we really put our heads together.
So in
Fucking
three,
get it
so
done.
yeah, so I need 3,000 watch hours on my long videos in a year, or
In a
3
year?
yeah,
That's-
in a
that's
year,
doable as fuck.
or 3 million views on short videos in 90 days.
Yeah, fuck shorts. Yeah, fuck shorts. 90 days compared to a year.
Because I've already
no.
technically reached the sub goal, to reach full partnership, or the second level of partnership. But for the second level of partnership, I would need 4,000 watch hours within the year.
What's the difference between 1 and 2?
One allows me to gain revenue from paid subscribers and donations, as well as allows me to add my merch shop onto there.
True. Okay.
Okay, the second level is allowing for ad revenue. And of course, hey, everybody here on TikTok, you see this person, Z-Buy. That is a scammer. Please make sure everyone reports that account, because they're a scammer.
Got you.
Yeah.
When they delete the comment, just vanished.
Let me know if there's any gift you want. Lumi, the gift is the fact that you are here hanging out with me, and I appreciate that. I mean, if you want to give a donation, I appreciate even just a rose. I thank you for being here.
How much does a rose give you?
Less than a penny.
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking at least something like a galaxy or something would be a few bucks, right?
Yeah, Galaxy equates to about $5 for me.
And it looks cooler than a rose on the screen.
I just appreciate it.
Caber says,
No
Fajra, you could get success from skits or reading funny stuff with your VA voice.
Oh, yeah, shit. I can't see them. Oh, I mean, that's what I'm actually working on doing more VA work for my YouTube, as well as more, I guess, kind of like documentary style work, doing lore, talking about lore, which is my Lorenomicon series. I need to actually start recording that kind of stuff. I was going to actually do it on Sunday, and then I went to the fucking hospital.
Are you partnered on Twitch?
I am affiliated on Twitch. I'm working towards partnership, but that's very difficult.
I thought it was just like a.
I
thought it was simpler on Twitch than YouTube. You know what I mean?
It is technically in a way, but it's also harder in a way because you need 75 viewers, average.
Yeah.
And then from there, once you get that 75 viewer average, you got to apply for partnership, and they can choose to approve or not approve you. And even if you do reach the requirements, they can choose not to approve you.
If they don't like what you're doing, right? Like they want somebody that can represent them, type shit.
That kind of stuff.
I feel you. It's good to have somebody that knows what the fuck they're talking about it. I'll just be seeing like.
Yeah, and any questions you have about that, I'm always happy to answer. So please feel free to ask.
That reminds me, I gotta work on those drawings for you.
Yes, I appreciate that. Like no rush or pressure.
No, you're good. I like doing different types of art styles to expand on my skills, and this is definitely helping me expand on my skills. Because I've been spending so long drawing just people that monsters and other stuff is stuff I want to work on. I just haven't had a chance to. So you're giving me a chance to expand on my... Well, if you want to see my work in terms of art, is it okay if I self-promote?
Yes.
Okay. I just don't want to do it in...
No, I get it. The one thing I probably haven't said in a while because things, but I am always a proponent to supporting others. So I am always okay with you adverting and letting people know about the work that you do.
Okay.
I had a free rose, so I gave it to you. Buying coins. You gave me a free one.
I do a lot of artwork. I have an Instagram where I post my artwork. I do commissions. So if you ever play stuff like a tabletop RPG, or if you have characters that you want drawn, I do commissions like that. My prices are very cheap. My username is Kalistarian, which is the same username you'll find me on anything. It's spelled Kellastarian. I can also put it in the YouTube chat if you want to check it out.
What made you come up with your name?
My name, so when I was a teenager, okay, this is just a name that I've been using consistently for my entire life. When I was a little kid, when I was like 3rd and 4th grade, I was in a special ed class that had us write short stories. This is where it starts. So I used to write short stories, and being the absolute nerd I was at the age of 7, maybe 8, I created a character that was basically just me, named Kella, the goddess of dragons, because I loved dragons. That's where it started. Then I started getting into MMOs, and I started naming my characters Kella. I got on into Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I went to name my character Kella, and I saw, oh no! The name was already taken, so you know what I did? I just spacified it, and that's where I came with Kellastarian. And that's kind of been my go-to name for a lot of things.
Hell yeah, I was just curious.
Nah, it's a good question. It's a fun little thing. Yeah, there you go.
Hell yeah.
I don't do as much videos, but I do create things. I do art and all that. So if you ever need an artist to do, you know, drawings and whatnot, or draw a character for you, I cannot guarantee it will be my best work, but I will always try my best to do what you request of me and follow your given vision. And that was
I'm
a
a
good
big fan of
self-promotion, right?
username tidbits like that. I got a bunch of my own. Oh?
Oh. Yeah. But one of the go-to places you will find me most likely is on Instagram for my artwork. I also have a Blue Sky, which I'm trying to put my artwork on. It's a little bit slower progress because there's a little limit for your thing. I also have a Tumblr. I should probably just make a link tree for all of the spots I'm on.
I'll see what I can find. I don't really have any presence on social media, though. I mean, all you need is to have an account to be able to look at it. You don't need to have a presence to be able to look at the work.
You don't need a large account. I don't have a large account. I have like 30 followers. Tumblr is a good place to find artwork and artists. And, you know, there are a lot of artists that do amazing work.
Which, give yourself more credit than that. You do great work.
Well, you've done some cool shit. Don't even.
Don't you murmur.
Nah, you sent us pictures. You've done some cool shit. What are you talking about?
Okay. I do take credit my work. I just...
You better than a fucking average Joe. You know what I'm saying? You're not a rookie.
Yeah.
It's taken me a lot of it's taken me a lot of work and a lot of practice.
Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah, no, I've been doing digital art since 2019.
Hell yeah.
So it's been a good
7, 8 years.
7 to 8 years, yeah.
I've sort of been reserved to my little pocket as of the moment. Slowly developing my own style. Seems to have worked out for the moment. Well, fuck yeah. And what's up, Jaden? How are you, my friend? Thank you so much for being here on stream. I do appreciate it.
Caber, I will say this. Developing your own style is awesome. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Your own worst enemy is yourself. As someone who still fighting my own worst enemy, which is my self-esteem.
Don't make me fight you for you.
Okay, you know what, Firestone? Fair enough. But
bring some fisticuffs into this.
Some old-fashioned boxing with the knuckles tilted at yourself. You know what I'm saying?
He is down to fight anyone at this rate. Firestone's the type of dude to fight anyone for his friends. And that's awesome.
I bet, man.
He's already threatened to fight my sister. It's great.
Let's see. How are you, Russ? The chat and IV and you good? Yeah, no, I went to the hospital on Sunday, and I was there overnight, and I apparently had a really massive infection on my taint, and I had to get really strong antibiotics flushed into me, and they gave me some antibiotics to take home, and I'm doing better, though, thankfully, because I did respond to the antibiotics overnight, So hopefully I won't need to go back to get drained.
Yeah, right? 12 p.m. to 11. No, that's p.m. too. I need AM.
I'm not opposed to getting out there. I just don't have much reason to be on socials. I see. I get you.
Well, if you do artwork, I would love to see it because artists, yeah, artists supporting artists is always a good thing, especially in the environment we are currently dealing with when it comes to artwork and our own careers and jobs being threatened.
With AI.
Fuck AI.
Alright.
Stealing. No, AI sucks. It steals artwork from artists who could get paid for that and churns out slop. And the slop is affecting artwork because I'm trying to find art references and all I'm getting is this AI slop fest that I don't want.
Right?
Trying to find pose references is becoming more and more of a challenge every day, and I hate every second of it.
Yes, Caber. Artists strong together. Apes
Artists
strong together.
Fire, fire.
I
Artists gotta
love
stick
the
together, man.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes reference. That's fucking amazing.
Booga booga. Artists stronger together.
Booga booga. Booga booga.
And yes, Jaden, I'm glad to be doing better because you know what? Like as amazing as that staff was there, I fucking hate hospitals. And it you know, for the life of me, no matter what, I cannot remove the association of hospitals and death from my mind. So I just dread being near there.
No, for real. I feel the same way. Dude, after getting stuck there for 2 months in Portland, dude, I fuck do not like hospitals at all. Like my first surgery, like getting my appendix out in like middle school, was chilling. They were mostly good, like, cause I don't know, all the adults in my life at that time were on top of like talking shit for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But fucking this last one, they were treating me like a dumb. Oh, it was just ridiculous. Doctors being rude and being there for so long. Oof, I feel you. No, I hate that shit now.
Right.
As someone who spent a long time having to go to hospitals as a child because I was accident prone, I can understand the fear. I don't like hospitals. I don't like going to them. I don't like being in them. They are uncomfy and they are a sensory nightmare.
Oh, fuck!
Did you just die again?
No, I'm just being surrounded by vampires.
That's even worse. Quick, tell them you're an adult. They'll go away. You're not a teenage girl. It's fine.
This is the Vampire Diaries, not all going for a teenage girl.
That and fucking Twilight. Dude, I saw a fucking funny ass TikTok that was like people recreating the scene from Twilight where Edward tells Bella he's 127 years old. He's been 17 for 127 years or some shit.
That's
But instead of
gross.
right, but instead of 17 for 127 years, they're remaking it and he goes, I'm 43. Like, and she's like, that's not as appealing. Like, it's so funny. Like, if you were fucking 127, it's mysterious, it's appealing. Fucking 43, and you've only been 17 for an average life. Nah. It was so funny, it made me laugh so much. It's hilarious.
The concept of Twilight in itself was very creepy.
And heavily influenced by Mormon society.
Well, seeing as the
I know
lady,
nothing about that.
the artist herself straight up, yeah.
Seeing as she herself is a Mormon, grew up in.
A resolute woman.
We're just gonna ignore the fact that part of being a vampire means you lose your melanin.
Mm-hmm. We're not gonna talk about that part.
Well,
That's awful.
there's black vampires. They're not pale.
No, that's only in the movies, and that's because they had to fight for that.
Yeah, that was for the sake of.
Did they?
Yeah, but in the book, that is not
Yeah.
the case.
No, in the books, there's this whole beautification process where you lose your melanin.
No, yeah, I've not read the Twilight books.
I don't recommend it. I do not recommend it. It is.
No, I heard they're a little. I heard they're a little weirder, but they also got more detail for some questions that you have after watching the movies that are left out. So it's like it depends how much you're into Twilight, right?
Yeah.
It's just but the thing is, the books are just. It's just bad writing. They're badly written.
Yeah. And
God,
you
bro.
know, people are like, oh, vampires, they're so sexy, they're so attractive. I love reading romance books where they're going after someone who's barely legal.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Remind me.
You know, there's
what
also
game you
something
played right
that
now?
I'm playing Redfall. It's on Game Pass.
Ooh, okay.
You know, there's another thing that they never really talk about when it comes down to vampires. They talk about it with zombies, but not with vampires.
2,358 mostly negative reviews.
Yeah, it's gimmicky. I'll tell you that when it comes to the game. So when it comes down to vampires, what are they considered generally? What are they usually classified as?
You're usually classified as
Undead or
Undead.
fucking...
Undead.
Yeah.
Yes. So when you think about undead, what do you think about? You think about a living corpse, right?
Yeah.
Is that going to
Debatable
smell?
because like different versions. Yeah. The
But
smell
is
of
that
rotting
going to
flesh,
smell
right?
appealing? Hmm?
But see, doesn't the blood keep them normal? Right. That's the mystical thing about it. It's like
It depends on what you're looking at, from what I've noticed. But what's weird is, even if it is the blood, wouldn't the person who is a vampire smell constantly of blood?
And is that really appealing?
That's not an appealing smell.
well, what about blood bag motherfuckers that sipping it through a straw? It's like
You can still, your
But you
breath
still
will
smell blood.
Your breath will still smell like blood, homie.
we acting like breath mints don't exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
It's you know, there's alcoholics that get away with being alcoholics by hiding their breath with
No, you're not wrong.
mouthwash.
Breath mints do exist. They do, but I ain't seen none of those vampire motherfuckers chewing gum.
They got that compulsion bullshit, and we're not, if we're talking Vampire Diaries, you know what I mean? So that, like, what do they need to hide shit for unless they in fucking Missy
They're
Falls?
just around fucking BOing everywhere. Fucking nasty.
I don't like Vampire Diaries.
Who's saying?
I also, while I do like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I'm gonna say this, and I don't know why.
Which one? The dude or the chick?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and all.
Well, they
cool
made
show.
2 movies where Buffy was a dude in one of them and was a chick in another one.
There's a dude one? What the hell?
Yeah, there was a dude one. Well, it's older.
That's news to me.
Are you sure that's not Angel?
Yeah, that might be Angel. That might be the Angel show.
Let me look up
But
Angel. Let me look up the fucking cover photo and I'll know.
Speaking of Angel, fuck that guy. He is awful, soul or no soul. He pursued a teenager and helicoptered her.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing a helicopter maneuver, waiting until she was 18. That fucker groomed a child. There is no redemption from that. That's just nasty and awful. I don't like Angel.
Well, you could say that about any of these vampire movies we're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the truth, though.
That's my problem with the trope. You're pursuing someone who is either barely legal or a teenager. And that's
And it's like we don't got
supposed to be-
laws considering people over 200. You know what I mean?
But it's still.
You gotta up them. If somebody could live 200, there's no way we're letting them date an 18-year-old, right?
No.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in fucking hell.
There's
Right? They'd have to up some kind of like. There'd have to be some like opposite Romeo and Juliet law, where it's like if you're, you know what I mean?
and awful because there will always be consequences and there will always be a power imbalance with someone who has no life experience, like say Buffy, and someone who has a shit ton of life experience, aka Angel.
Yeah. Which is just creepy.
It's creepy, it's disgusting, it's uncomfortable. But then again, a lot of the writing in Buffy is through the mind of a very unwell man. We don't like that. He has a lot of poor writing when it comes to women characters.
Yeah.
Man, now that it's you two, I haven't told y'all about the fucking 4th of July shit at the lake house. I was telling Mav and Orca a little bit and Oda.
Oh, what happened? Everything okay?
Fucking it was 95% awesome, right? Like fucking the last 5%, I got heated. Like the last night that anybody was there, I was getting pissed because like we're having a good time. Mostly, like way more people showed up than we expected. It was like 20 people when it, you know, it wasn't supposed to be 20 people. That's the most people we've had there, and it's like it worked. Mostly, other than just like little arguments between drunk dummies, you know what I mean? And it's like
Right.
I'm the one that's gonna handle it, cause like you know, it's fucking ridiculous. So it's like, they do this thing out at that lake, right? They get a fucking like dock and they detach it and float it out to the middle and shoot the fireworks off it, right? So we're on like the other side of the lake from where they're setting up that thing to drop it into the lake. So I wanted to go over and see like what kind of fireworks they were putting on it. I want to see what it looked like, how set up it was, you know what I mean? So we're about to drive over there, and I look down at the dock that we got, and there's somebody I don't know hopping on my jet ski without asking me. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm not about to walk down there. I'm about to drive out of here and go look at fireworks. But I'm fucking out the window, like, telling the dude that's my dad's friend, been friends since high school, a little bit older than him, but they've been buddies since high school. I'm like, hey, go fucking tell them. If they don't ask, they don't write it. You know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't mine, I'd have to ask. So why the fuck aren't they asking me? Like, you know, it's my jet ski.
Right.
And so that caused an argument between that dude and his wife, because he did what I told him. He walked down there, he's like, who's riding bro's jet ski without fucking asking him? You know, like, that's what I told him. But his wife, respectfully, has a little bit of a drinking problem. Like she'll get extra in front of people for no reason when it could just, and it's like he does too, to an extent, but it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, they'll both get extra. Like, they match each other. You know what I mean? So it's so fucking, that caused an argument for the fucking 5-10 minutes that I was overlooking at whatever fireworks they were going to shoot off later. And fucking, so I come back, and she's no longer, his wife was on the dock with the younger people that were swimming around, the people that were invited but were extras, like +1, +2, +3. Like she wasn't supposed to invite 3 people to come with her. She was just allowed to come, but she did anyways. So it was whatever. I just had to keep an extra eye on shit because it's, you know, a bunch of drunk people, way more than you're really able to keep an eye on. So it's just, I had to stay attentive to shit. And so his wife was down there when he walked down there and was like, hey, you gotta ask bro to ride his jet ski. But and so she gets, it caused a whole little argument. Apparently, I wasn't there to see the first. Yeah, right in front of them all. So she walked off the dock and back up to the house. She's like, I just want to fuck. When I got back, she's like, I just want to leave, but I don't have a car, because like they drove in a truck together, right? And they were camping for a couple nights there with us. They were the only ones spending the night. That old couple. And fucking, so I come onto the like deck of the house, and I'm just putting the together that like he went down there and it caused more of an issue than it needed to, and they're fucking like yelling in each other's faces, like less than 2 feet away from each other, yelling at each other. And dude's like 6'1", 6'2". He's fucking my height, and she's a little thing, and I get it, she's drunk, but like they were yelling too aggressively. So I was like, yeah, both, like, because my dad drove off already to take the dog home because of the fireworks fucking stressing him out. So he's going to take him home for a couple hours, then come back, and then fucking, yeah, it'd be chilling after that. But the night before, on the 4th, they did about half of the fireworks, but it wasn't the main guy who goes out there. It was just the people who live out there.
Yeah.
And, that stressed him out, and it wasn't even like the amount that were going to be done on the 5th of July when the real guy who has the license came out there. So we fucking were like, yeah, he cannot be here for all of the even bigger shit if he was stressing out the first night. It was just too much. Like I was telling you guys when I was there, yeah, he was just fucking panting, and it was too much. Like I was stressing for my dog, having to go in the house and sit with him. He thought it was like gunshots or missiles or something. He was stressing, like, so I didn't want him there either. But so Dad's not there, and I'm like, this is Dad's shit, right? And he never wants this many people around. He's cool with like 5 to 6 maximum. This is way more than he thought was gonna show up. Other than like, there's this one guy out there, Mike. His name, I'm gonna just leave it at Mike, not put his last name, but fucking. He was going to bring his grandkids, and it was going to be like 14 of them, which is chilling because we planned it out and it would be okay. He ended up bringing like half as many people, but that was chilling because we planned it out. But that girl, some 20, maybe 30-something girl, brought like 3 of her friends, and that's 3 cars. They all drove separate cars to park in there too, so that was a pain.
A lot
but,
of
okay.
mixed up.
Yeah, so like and those old people, let me get back to them. They were all yelling in each other's faces, and I got fucking tired of it because they were doing it all day. I was like, we need to chill out. I was trying to play middleman like all day, and like we could just both of us could just like shut the fuck up, right? Like we don't gotta be talking. If y'all want to ignore each other, do that, but like don't kill my vibe at my fucking lake house having a good time, right? Like fucking, because I'm the one who has to fucking deal with it. Like if anything happens, so. They're chill for most of the day after I tell them like cram it. There's fucking 20 people here. I don't want to have to deal with you old folks. Like and so they cram it for a while, but then everybody starts to head out, and like I got a fire started in the big fire pit. I'm sitting around it, and they start going at each other again. He starts saying something like, I don't know how it started because I walked over just to check on the fire, and he goes, at least I'm not a drunk bitch, and she goes, at least I'm not a fat old man. I'm like trying not to laugh because it was funny, but like I'm like, y'all need to chill the fuck out. Like y'all really killing I want to sit by my fire and chill. And fucking, it just kept going a little bit, just yapping back and forth, and they're sitting on both sides of me. Like one's on my right, one's on my left. I'm low key sitting between them in like camp chairs, something like little things you set up like they fold together.
Yeah.
And fucking, they're just in my ears about it. And eventually they get me so fucking hyped up at this argument. I'm like, both of you shut the fuck up. Like, I'll really do something about this. Y'all really killing all of this fucking shit. So then they both start coming at me like I was doing something wrong. Like they weren't killing my vibe. And it's just me and them there at that point. So it's 2v1. And like it was just getting to me. I was like, y'all really need to chill the fuck out. Like I will seriously crash out. Y'all been arguing all fucking day, killing shit. Y'all need to chill the fuck out, you drunk old fucks. And then they're like, your dad says this, your dad says that. I'm like, dude, I will really take a chunk out your ass, dude. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm going to bed now. Y'all killed the vibe. Congrats. So like, that was the end of it for me. And I was so glad they were gone by the time I woke up the next day, dude. I was fucking like. Dude, they were just talking out their ass, being drunk, dumb people, and I was just trying to have a good time. But yeah, I've been yapping for a minute. Fucking my fault. It's just a long story.
I will say, amongst adults like that, there is one thing that you could say that would instantly humble all of them, and they would shut the fuck up.
Go on.
You look them straight in the face and be like, You are guests here. You need to remember that.
No, no, for real. But it's like,
Just say no. Trust me. If you just say that with a calm tone,
no,
that
no. I
will
feel you, 100%.
that'll straight up embarrass them.
100%, 100%. But it's fucking like I was doing something along those lines because, like I said, my dad took my dog home, so he wasn't there for a while.
Yeah.
I was like, if Dad was here right now and he saw y'all yelling in each other's fucking faces, we would never get to do this again. Like, we would be shutting this down right now.
Yeah.
And it already got to the point, even after Dad got back, he's like, we're never having this many people here ever again. I was like, yeah I know. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking, it was just too many drunk people, and drunk people just leads to dumb arguments sometimes. If they're not all fucking chilling and good with each other, something's gonna happen. It was just so annoying at that last little bit. I got him to shut the fuck up for most of the day, but after that, I was so done. Like,
nah, man.
I wanted to sit by the fire till like 2 a.m. I gave up at like 11 p.m. because they wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I just went to fucking bed.
Tell you right now, if I was there with you, I'd be on your side, right in your hole, and be like, you three. If you don't shut up, I will give you a reason to shut up.
No, for real. Like dude's the dude too. He's like 250. He's got some weight on him, but it's all in his fucking beer gut. Like, I could take it, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't that deep though. It's just like they're being dumb drunk fucks.
Well, yeah, as it goes. You know me. I don't give a crap about honor. No big man goes down harder when you kick him in the nuts. And
Oh, I feel you. I wouldn't even have. He knows. Like, he's real good friends with my dad, and like my dad and I have had our fair share of fights. Like, and my dad was stronger than him back in the day, so it's like like they know. I don't gotta get that far with it.
Yeah.
My fucking what's it called? My reputation is around his friends after we've run at it a few times. They think I'm a dickhead, but it's cool.
No, you're good.
They were being dickheads.
Yeah, they were being fucking dickheads.
It's called matching energy.
For real. They're sort of coming at me, and it's like, I've been trying to play the middleman and just get y'all to chill out. Like, I'll really start flaming both of you guys.
Well, that's the thing, though, man. You had a lot more patience than I would have.
No, for real. And it's just like, because it's nice to have people out there. It's a really good spot, and I like showing it off. But when it gets to fucking...
But when they are
dumb
acting
people
out,
being
they
dumb.
are not respecting your property. And that is not okay.
I know, or even the fucking vibe, or like anything. It's just like, we could just have a good day. Y'all can go argue at home. Y'all live together.
Right? Fuck.
Fuck.
Should probably see if there's leftovers. I slept through dinner.
Ooh, yeah, you should probably get something to eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab myself some food.
Hell yeah, I stocked the fridge, freezer, and the freezer in the garage, because Dad's out of town for a week.
Yeah, that way you don't have to make plans with someone to try to go somewhere.
Exactly, and it's like both of his cars have shit himself, so he took the car that I bought, to Eastern Oregon.
He took the one good one.
Yeah, the only thing that's working right now. It's like, I don't blame him. He's about to make fucking 50 grand in a 2-month little work thing, so fucking go for it.
Yeah, good for him. Fuck. Get that bag.
Yeah, exactly. If you gonna fucking feed me, I'll let you use the car.
Let's see, I've never really gotten into those experiences since I'm usually without anyone I know. Without anyone I know well to hang out with, so I just hang out in the corner. Well, you never know, my friend. You will eventually find those friends out there that you'd be good with. But I will say, no matter what, don't ever stand for somebody who's willing to blatantly and to your face disrespect you, even though you put it out there. Hey, don't do this.
Yeah, for real.
There are certain things
there's
I
already
do
so
not
many
stand
people there.
for.
Yeah, there's already so many people there. I didn't get to invite any of my friends because there's already 20 people. I'm not trying to deal with my friends being drunk idiots too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Dealing with all the
There's-
other drunk idiots that are already fucking there.
Yeah.
There we go, fucker.
Cabrones.
Got a much better shotgun now. I don't usually get the opportunity to hang out and chill, to be fair. I get you. Where they at? Congregation is too beautiful. No. You have a church, you can have funerals here. Kind of Karen would complain about that.
The people who came to us thought we was crazy. They couldn't believe what I could do. Thought we was lying. I liked showing them we was real.
Ooh, what did I find here? A little... Okay, some side missions. That's what we're here for. That shotgun sort of looks like an amalgamation of a SPAS 20 and some sort of auto shotgun. Yeah, I don't know. The designs of the weapons in this game are a bit eclectic, and I say that to mask me trying to say they look weird.
What's that little robot following you?
That's my little robot buddy.
What's he do?
He has a gun, so he can shoot things. He also has a weird alarm thing that he allows him to pull aggro.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so he's a distraction. Yeah, he's got a lot
Do
of
they
uses.
die and you have to get new ones, or?
No. If it gets quote unquote damaged, all I need to do is revive it or repair it.
Okay.
And eventually, it also self repairs if I don't repair it.
Got you. Just like cool down.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's everything in the church. We now have a side quest. Wait, that's safe house. Alright. Although, alrighty then everybody, we have reached that time. We've been live for a little bit longer than I normally would be. And, well, I am getting a little bit tired and I kind of want to just relax. I've been at the hospital all day. That sucked. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good day or night, whenever it is, wherever you are. And I will see everybody again tomorrow. I'll be live all day tomorrow, and I'll be live earlier since I'm not at work. Not at work, and not in the hospital. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I'll see you all later, my friends. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bye-bye.
It's a curtain. It's not gonna bite you, cat.